Oh, we're live.
A woman has the right to decide exactly who she wants to be.
What?
What?
What does the fuck say?
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, man?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
that a lot.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E Temple, cooing from the Place to Be Reviews. Right here with all of yous, even the Orthodox Jews. L'chaim, my people, the people's champion in the house. I can be as loud as I want tonight. I am home alone. It doesn't goddamn matter. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am full of energy. It's 175,000 degrees in this fucking room. Let's do this. I got a great show with an awesome, awesome panel full of amazing people. Ladies and gentlemen, let me kick it over to my co-host with the most. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Tone Deaf.
It's the owner of the worst channel on YouTube and commander to the legion of deaf heads, the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded. Tony Tone Deaf rocking with you. We're going in raw, the place to be reviews. What's up, everybody? Happy new week. It's been a big week in the headlines so far. I'm looking forward to talking about it and, reading the chat, hearing what they have to say. So,
oh yeah, absolutely. Welcome, man. I hope you had a great 4th of July, bro.
It was awesome. How was yours?
I was alone most of the day. I was home partaking in adult party favors and playing video games and just sitting in the air conditioning most of the day. It was nice. I barbecued though. Made way too much food. Jared, big shout out to Jared from the Wrestling Podcast. He came over and helped me eat. So it was fun, man. It was fun. I'm glad you had a good one too, brother.
Yeah.
Well, we have another guest joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, filling in last minute. Not that he's ever a bad addition to any panel he's on. He is Nick Utam from the World Class Bullshitters.
Glad to be here going in raw with you guys on this wonderful Monday night. Also, happy birthday, America, in case we didn't say it.
Yes. Happy birthday, America. Nick, thank you, man, for joining us. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, man, no problem, Whenever you always interrupt me all the time and ask me to come on the show. Yeah, of course I'll do it. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I didn't have anything to do today. Anything important at all. It's fine. But I'll do the show. It's okay.
Rare 3-day weekend, but whatever.
Right. He's like, I didn't feel like doing anything tonight, but here I am.
Yeah. I was planning on doing absolutely nothing. But you know what? You needed my help, and you called me up. And I like to help people, so it's fine. No, it's okay.
He looks at it like he's doing an act of charity. This'll get. Trust me, helping me ain't gonna get you any closer to the pearly gates, bro. It was a nice thought. If anything, this is gonna take you down a couple pegs.
No, man, it's always fun being on your show. Always fun. I love giving you shit. It's a good time though.
I love you, man. Thanks for being here, Nick. Do appreciate it, brother. Do appreciate it. And oh, God, we got a celebrity in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Joining our stream, he is our 4th member of the panel this evening. The esteemed actor with a career spanning the decades. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Mr. Harrison Ford.
Wait a minute. Doing this show won't get me closer to the pearly gates.
No, and you're already a foot in the grave, Harrison.
See, this is why I kept bitch slapping your mom. That's why my arm's in a sling.
No, your arms in a sling because you can't see and you can't walk correctly. That's fucking why.
Never mind the facts.
Facts not feeling, Harrison. Facts not feelings. I mean, and you don't have any feelings below your legs anymore, so it's fine.
That's why you take the little blue pill to bang your mom.
If Harrison is nothing else, I will give him this. He is definitely a fiery old man.
Yeah, I fire all over your mom.
God damn it.
Hello, nerds.
Welcome, man.
Oh, shit. How we doing, guys? Oh, I'm sorry, wait. It's me, Vinny.
See, this is one of the reasons I wish Trey was here, because he fucking loves that. He loves it.
Go wake up that kid now.
Oh no, they're not home. Like I said, I'm home alone. I've got I've got like some hardwood floor, so I did the risky business slide, if anybody's wondering.
Oh shit.
All I was wearing was socks. It was just socks. That was it at that point.
Well,
socks and balls.
It's pretty hot out there, so I mean, yeah.
I scared the shit out of my dog and my cat. They're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "You assholes do it all the time. What's wrong?"
Holy hell.
I was like, "This is the first time I've put socks on in like a fucking week."
Shit.
I did it just for this. I did it just for this, you bastards.
The dog's like, put away the peanut butter. Not again. Not again.
She's like, fuck, I just got back from the groomers. What are you trying to do to me? What are you trying to do to me? Look
Smooth,
at this.
not crunchy.
Nana Reaper. Harrison Ford verbally assaults the ATC. Screw him.
Yeah.
Brutal Morning with
such
the
a
socks and a smile. That's about it. Yeah, the cat and the dog, they were like, God damn it, put your damned pants back on, E-Tap. What the hell's wrong with you? Just son of a bitch. Oh God, well, welcome everyone. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something new here. In this chat, you guys will appreciate this. Everybody knows that Loki is kind of like, the big thing right now. As far as Disney Plus is concerned, anyway. I mean, the reviews are, depending on who you watch, are middling to god awful. So I took it upon myself to say we're gonna take a look at Loki tonight. So let me play the intro clip, and here let's take a look at. Actually, you know what? We'll just take a look at Loki right now. Let's do this.
This week on Disney Plus's hit show, Loki. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter because he's already dead.
Who's the asshole?
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
We found out who the asshole was.
So moving on.
I have a rating system for it, just so you know.
As I said, I was like, that's the entire segment right there. That's Loki's dead. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It doesn't fucking matter. The show doesn't matter. Nobody's watching it. So yeah, there's that was the entire coverage of Loki right there, folks.
Oh,
We're done. We're done.
My rating system is Loki. That's how I rated the last 4 episodes.
I didn't. I like I said, I watched the first episode. I had to watch it 3 times. Try to watch it 3 times because I couldn't stay awake. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm tapping out on this. I'm done. I'm done.
Edibles or no edibles when you were watching?
No, I really wasn't. I wasn't taking any edibles. I mean, I was slightly high, but not to where like passing out. Where I'm like,
right,
extremely like I can't keep my eyes open. Because normally that's like if I'm stoned out, I'll just like zone out on the show. But
right,
this I couldn't even do it. It was just like, when will it end? Something that most of the listeners wish would never end is this segment, though. Let's get into it. This is just the headlines, and I actually know where the bumper is.
Kick your fucking ass! I want you off the fucking set!
It's not my Luke Skywalker.
Hey, no, don't just be sorry. You're gonna play for 1 fucking second.
Okay, so our first headline this evening is tailored to one of our guests. This is Harrison Ford.
Wait, let me go
wearing. He's wearing a sling. Get the old man. He's wearing a sling in photos after Indiana Jones 5 injury, and this is, of course, after the injury of his shoulder while he was rehearsing for a fight scene. Well, Harrison, you go ahead and go first. What do you have to say for yourself regarding your injury?
The sling was on my cock for banging everyone's mom. There was no stunt. There was no fight. I was beating up fans by my hotel. They wanted autographs, photos. I said, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And then I had to throw down. They gave me all those high T shots, testosterone shots.
He's like, you're like Vince McMahon, all just roid raging out.
Oh, only when I film. The rest of the time I'm sleeping. That's how I crash my plane.
Nick,
my second crash, I'm not done. My second crash, because I was trying to get out of the latest Star Wars films.
This is why you should have just stayed in the fucking basement. This is exactly why.
I was going to, but I like money.
I mean, you can't drive, you can't walk, you can't do shit. So I don't know.
I can count my money while I bang your mom.
You can barely see and walk. You can't do shit.
I don't have to see. I don't have to walk. I just bend her over.
Good for you.
That's why I'm in a sling now.
Is it instinctual at this point? Then I mean, we're going on feeling here.
Yeah, she filled me with her mouth.
Oh God. What? I just.
You're welcome.
I just somehow I just feel. That's racist. I don't know. I had to use the "That's Racist" gif in under 20 minutes this episode, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you in community standards out there, first of all, if you're in community standards, please let me give you your instructions for the evening.
You will be silent.
There. Okay, so now we're all on a level playing field. Tony, what do you think about the old man in the sling out swinging the whip? Do you think he's going to be able to swing the whip now?
I mean, he's gone from fighting Yahtzees to working for the white slavers. So I think
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, it's karma, you know. Like Force Awakens, now Indiana Jones 5. I mean, it's kind of sad because this movie isn't going to do very well, I don't think. So he's gone, like, at least The Force Awakens, made a lot of money. But I don't know how well Indiana Jones 5 is going to do. And it's sad enough to kind of see the indie name putter out like this, but then to see the actual actor kind of have to go through hell to produce it, Yeah,
we're retitling it Wheelchair of Doom. Boycott this film. I already made my money. Just boycott it. Spend your money on independent comics.
There we go.
Independent. No, that's a horrible idea. Horrible idea.
Shadow of the Kraken's fantastic. Go back it.
Yes, everybody go back and support independent comics, independent art, independent everything.
There you go.
Because Hollywood are jackasses, as Harrison will tell you. He's been there long enough.
Listen to the hairy coconut.
Listen to the hairy coconut. I love it.
I couldn't remember the name of the word catheter, but I was thinking like Kingdom of the Crystal Catheter now that it's way too late.
That's Callista's name.
Kingdom of I wish I could walk, but I have gout.
Kingdom of the Gout.
That's y'all's daughter name. Catheter Flockhart.
Oh God, I want to do the voice, Tony. I want to do the voice and say it so bad. I want to do it.
Do it.
I can't. I'll fucking start laughing. I'll do it. All right. So number 2, I can't fucking do it. I can't. Jesus Christ, I can't find the right screen here. I'm flipping through fucking screens because I'm thinking about doing the fucking voice. The Japanese titles for Fast and Furious movies are wonderful. I know this segment is titled just the headlines, but these fucking titles are hilarious. So here we go.
Dom in space.
Family in space.
Familia.
The first one for the 2001, The Fast and Furious, Wild Speed. Too Fast, Too Furious, Wild Speed X2. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, Wild Speed X3, Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious 2009, Wild Speed Max. Fast 5, Wild Speed Mega Max. Fast and Furious 6, Wild Speed Euro Mission. Furious 7, Wild Speed Sky Mission. The Fate of the Furious, Wild Speed Ice Break. Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, Wild Speed Super Combo. and finally, F9, Wild Speed Jet Break.
Oh my god.
Holy hell. My friend told me they literally went into space.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't see. I won't watch those movies. Holy hell.
I thought that was a joke. Honestly, I was just like, oh yeah, they're gonna go into space. Oh shit! So they really did it.
Familia in space.
Well, I mean, Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson are trying to beat him. So who knows?
Holy shit!
Yeah, Richard Branson's been on that commercial space flight kick forever. Like,
dude,
ever since I can remember, Richard
Branson, you said.
We are going to space. The guy from Virgin Records, you know.
Yeah, I don't trust a billionaire who won't fix his teeth. Plus, I think he's trying to leave Earth because they're gonna get him on some stuff regarding like the Epstein.
I know. There's this weird dick measuring contest for billionaires in space because like I know Richard Branson is gonna go like a week before Bezos and beat him there, some shit like that.
Bezos will be all pissed and be all pissed. Oh,
they got a rocket full of underage kids.
Richard Branson. Oh.
St. James Moon Base.
They're gonna bust out Maxwell.
Move this man!
Etep, if I send you the meme, can we show them? Can we show here? Yeah, we got to show everyone this meme.
Yeah,
it's important. It's that important. So,
are you just doing a screen share?
I'm gonna send it over to you to show.
Okay.
It's the storyline for Fast 10.
Did you send it to me in Messenger?
I'm about to.
Okay.
And yeah, this could totally be the storyline for Fast 10.
You know, and that's Fast 10. Oh God, please tell me they're not doing a Fast 10. I mean, are they seriously?
Not when they have to go down to hell to get Paul Walker. They've been everywhere else. I mean,
holy hell!
Oh God, I love this one. I fucking love it. All right, here we go. This is the meme de la meme right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me unveil her in all her glory. There you go.
You gotta bluff that up.
Wait, do you want me to read it in the Morgan Freeman voice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Dear Red, if you're reading this, you've gotten out. And if you've come this far, maybe you're willing to come a little further. You remember the name of the town, don't you? Signed, Jeffrey.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
That is priceless. Oh my God, my brother Frank had a great one too. You know that Chelsea Handler?
Oh yeah.
She came out on Twitter and said something about she'll never date white guys, they're toxic or some nonsense. So my brother goes, "Oh, you're in luck. Someone just got out of prison," and then put a meme of Cosby eating his pudding pop and waving.
Yeah, Chelsea Handler, God, dude, she's a fucking mess.
Disgusting.
Well, she was dating the president of the E Network at one time, okay, and then after that, she broke up with him. After she got her show, she started dating 50 Cent. I don't know, that like I don't know if that was like a way to get back at her parents in her eyes or what. Start dating fucking 50 Cent. You know, I'm just saying. She was a little late in life for for that kind of revenge. But I mean, you do you. If you're that racist, boo boo, you do you. But yeah, so that's Chelsea Handler. Like I said, she's one of those ones that kind of just like star fucked her way into position because her stand up comedy really was not that funny.
No, she's awful.
She was. Yeah. Like
so basically, she just pegged herself as the easy white chick, and then that's it. She just kind of like climbed through that.
Yep. And then
her position is doggy style.
And then AKA Ferrari F50 just pulled right up in the garage and was like, beep, beep, who got the keys to the Jeep? And Chelsea Handler's like, I ain't even got no backyard, motherfucker. I don't know what you're talking about. Just a flat-ass vodka swilling fucking heifer. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Titty.
No, it's the fat-ass white wine spritzer fucking Virginia Slim smoking bitch there, you know.
You know, she is, to me, she's only one step above Amy Schumer. She's right there.
Not 1 step, 1 inch.
That's like 1 foot and shit and the other in a fucking quicksand. What's up, Lola? How are you doing, girl? Welcome, Lola.
That's a interesting picture.
Oh, Lola has the best avatars on YouTube.
Just saying.
And go over and check out her live streams on Wednesday night. Tony, can we get
Does she do yoga? I'm asking for a friend.
Can we get her link in the chat? Thank you, man. Get out, because she does a late night Wednesday night show, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, Lola After Dark.
Yeah, Lola After Dark.
I might have butchered the name, but yeah, definitely in that spirit.
So I hate to end a segment on a somber note, but entertainment lost a great man. Richard Donner passed away at 91. I mean, our like it says, Lethal Weapon. Superman, The Toy, a movie I just bought recently, Goonies, some wonderful movies, and his contributions can never be overlooked when discussing titans of the industry. So that was it's sad, but 91 years old. He lived a very full, very very good life, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, that's just kind of rest in peace to Richard Donner. I mean, of those films, or if you have another one that's one of your favorites, we'll go around. I'll start with Tony. What was your favorite film from the Donner? And like I said, it can be one of these, or if one of these is it, or whatever film strikes your fancy out of the Donner catalog.
It's hard to choose between the Goonies and then the Superman. Like Superman was like such a big part of my childhood. I mean, that was the quintessential superhero movie until Batman finally came out, So I mean, I love the Goonies. It'll always have a place in my heart, but I'm gonna have to go with the first Superman, definitely.
Okay. Nick, how about you?
Goonies 100%. That I watched that incessantly as a child, and I still watch it a lot today. And Richard Donner. If nobody's familiar with who I am, I'm one quarter of the World Class Bullshitters channel on YouTube every Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. I take a dump on the world of pop culture. But Richard Donner is the patron saint of our channel. Like we talk about him all the time, all the movies he's done, all the way he's affected all of our lives. And I was in the chat with the guys about this, and they're just we're all truly sad about this because we've talked about him a lot, and we love a lot of the things he's done. I mean, he did Superman, he did The Omen, he did Scrooge, Goonies, he did all the Lethal Weapon movies. He's done a lot of fun stuff, and then he's had a. For me and us on the channel, he's had a really big impact on our lives. So I mean, this is kind of tough. So,
well, man, absolutely,
yeah, it is. Go ahead, Vinny.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it too, man. This guy, he did so much, and he was one of those directors who he didn't give a shit what other people said. He just wanted to make his movies, and he had a great time doing them. Scrooge is one of my favorites. Maverick was also really great. He was trying to bring back the Western in a way, because at that point they weren't really making them anymore. And that was it was a fun one too, But like you said, Lethal Weapon. Superman is Come on, he's the one that really made it happen. You know, we believe a man could fly.
All I remember about Maverick was Mel Gibson kept getting his head dunked in the tub when he kept like breaking out new cigars, and whoever kept dunking his head in the tub. I almost forgot about that movie. Jesus,
that was a pretty good one back in the day.
Yeah,
I was like a kid when that came out anyway. But no, yeah, those are fun. I liked all of his stuff. What was it? 16 Blocks as well was a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like, yeah, he's just made really good movies. You can't really, there's not too many that stand out as being shitty or even so. Didn't he do Lady Hawk as well?
Yeah, he did Lady Hawk.
In the 80s? Yeah, dude. Like, that's what I mean. He's done so many great fucking things. Yeah, but yeah, Goonies, Superman, Scrooge. Those, to me, gotta be like the top ones. Lethal Weapon for sure. Yeah, this dude, yeah, he's got a legacy for sure.
We're losing all the talent.
Yeah. That's
and nobody's there to replace him. JJ.
There's definitely a generational gap as far as talented, writers, directors, producers, and things of the like go. For me, as far as Donner goes, I heard Scrooge mentioned.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. We used to watch that while we were decorating. Honestly,
yeah.
that was like my mom and I. That was like one of our my favorites. But it's a toss up for absolute favorite between Superman and the Goonies. Like Nick said, I too watched that incessantly. It was so cool last year, even though the COVID shit happened, being able to go to the theater and watch that again. It kind of brought back, like I didn't see it in the theater as a kid, but you kind of got that feeling, sitting there and watching a movie like that came out in such a, the formative early years of your life, and, it is. So I would give the edge probably to Goonies and just say, it's a great loss, like Tony said, because there's no real up and coming talent on that level, or even that would give you the inclination that they could reach those heights, in legitimate filmmaking that, can make you feel something through, the talent and the craft, not the overlying, propaganda or tones, that are ham-fisted. If there was any messaging in a Donner movie, it was done, subtly, and it was made to make you think, not punch you in the face,
Right.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, that's what we're losing is people like that just knew how to make quality entertainment.
For sure. Yeah.
And
a classy individual too, from the stories I've heard of him.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear, but also it makes the loss a little bit worse because the fact that he was also like I guess you're saying a nice guy and a good person, is just like,
yeah.
It seems like Hollywood has lost that a long time ago. Even when he was there, it seems like they kind of lost it while he was still around and doing stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally, man. And yeah, like Tony said too, like JJ, needs to make Star Wars. He's not on the same level, not even close.
Yeah, well, no, him and Ruin Crapstan are just are unfortunately just copycats. That's the only thing. Like JJ's really good at copying Spielberg, but putting no substance in his movies and can't end anything to save his own life.
Yep.
Ryan Johnson is good when he stays in his lane and doesn't screw with any other big franchise. When he does his own thing, he's fine. But when you give him a big franchise, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing is I enjoyed Knives Out because Knives Out is the kind of movie that Ryan Johnson should be making.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad at all. It really wasn't. I'm not forgiving him for Last Jedi. I'm not saying I like Ryan Johnson. I'm not going to bat for him. I simply I'm discerning enough, and to me that comes with part of being like critiquing things. Like if somebody does something that you don't like and then they correct it, it's like, or like somebody say, you go to a restaurant, they make a bad meal once, it's like, but you like the restaurant overall, it's like, should I try this again, kind of thing. And like I said, Last Jedi was garbage. It's absolute trash. It's a pretty film, but it's trash. And Knives Out was just the kind of movie that guy, an art house type, that's Ryan Johnson, those kind of.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. If you look at Knives Out, Brick, and Looper, they read in that art house kind of fashion.
Yep. And that's if that's your thing, definitely do you, Ryan. Stick there. Keely Chow says it'll be a sad day when Roger Corman oh man.
Don't say
Keely,
that.
Keely,
Don't say that.
Keely,
I understand the sentiment, but like, yeah, Roger Corman was on the last drive-in, I think, about 1 or 2 weeks ago with Joe Bob. And honestly, he played one of my favorite movies, Humanoids from the Deep. It's a ridiculous fucking movie. It is wonderful as hell. I have the Blu-ray of it, thank God. But he goes into the details of that. He even goes into the details of like movies he's made and things like that. And just hearing that man talk, even if you buy one of his books, man, it's like the stuff he knows, the things he's learned. Because like here's a funny thing: he made the first Fast and Furious in the 50s. If you look at his IMDb and go all the way down, like the fifth or sixth movie he has on there is like Fast and Furious. Not kidding.
Wow.
Yeah. So he made the franchise.
Jesus.
Of course, back then, like the movie was like 80 minutes long and was all in black and white, but he made it.
The cars were going 4 miles an hour.
Yeah, they're going 4 miles an hour, and like wind was still blowing somehow. So, and there was no talk of family, so I don't know why.
best
all
I can
about familia. I am Groot.
We want cars that go fast. Dom, best I can do is family.
Holy shit! How does that guy have a career?
I don't
because I think he owns the Fast and Furious franchise. Like in some way, he owns it. So
he bought it.
Yeah. So because I think the first movie didn't do too well or something, or the second one didn't, and like he was able to buy it from the studio and just make his own production company and keep producing them. And somehow with his name, when he was popular at the time, I think people went to go watch it. So
he bought it. True story. After Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift. What's his fucking Baldy? Vin Diesel. I blanked on his name. Vin Diesel bought the entire franchise for $35, and I don't know what that exchanges into in yen, but that's all I paid for it. It's like $35 after Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. What was it? Wild Fat? What was it called over there again? We just saw the article.
Wild
Speed.
Wild Speed.
That's
fucking Wild Sky Speed. But Keely, as far as Roger Corman passing away goes, I just have to give this to you one more time. This is just regarding Roger Corman.
You will be silent.
We're gonna have to ask you to take that one and put it in your pocket, and we'll not speak of that again. This past 2 years has been rough enough, damn it.
Yeah, dude. Kudos to Corman. He's like 96 years old and has 3 movies planned that he's gonna make. I mean, the man's just fucking relentless.
That's fucking amazing. 96.
Yeah, and he talks about that on the last drive-in episode. Like it's like he's and like Joe Bob makes fun of him. He's like, yeah, you're 96. You got 3 movies coming out. He's like, yep. He's like, I'm still working. It's like, the fuck, George. I mean, the fuck, Roger. What are you doing, man? I would love to meet that man so bad, bad.
That's awesome.
So we're gonna step out and we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the Flash movie, and it doesn't look good, but we'll talk about that, ladies and gentlemen, right after these messages from us here. Actually, you know what? They're not really messages; they're memes, but enjoy them. Keely Chow talking about Roger Corman dying.
If he dies this week, I'm finding you, Keely Chow. I'm just saying. I'm gonna find you. I'm just saying, man.
You're going down, Keely Chow. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
I have a particular set of skills, and I will find you.
I need the technical difficulties fucking.
That's whose voice that is, Liam Neeson. Keely!
All right, I'll pull it together. I'm sorry. Rumor. Director Andy Muschietti hints that The Flash will see Barry Allen and Batman depicted as idiots while Supergirl saves the world. This today from JB Augustine. And I talked about this in the video earlier, but I wanted to talk about this with the panel because this is a character coming back that, I mean, let's be honest, we're kind of all looking forward to. Michael Keaton's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been 30 years since he's put the cowl on. We get an opportunity to see him, and of course, what do they do? You know, of course, the rumor anyway. Rumors.
Yeah, that's the hairpiece they gave him looked pretty good.
You know, it didn't look bad. We saw in was it Homecoming how thin, you know, but he's what, 68, you know, so he's you know, he's up there. He's not quite Harrison Ford or Roger Corman age, but he's up there, you know.
Yeah.
So
he's not young and hip.
No, he's not the you know, he's not bouncing around out there walking on sunshine anymore. A new rumor suggests that Andy Muschietti's upcoming The Flash film may take inspiration from Disney and Rian Johnson's treatment of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars The Last Jedi by emasculating and humiliating its two principal heroes, Barry Allen and Bruce Wayne, Batman, in order to present Supergirl, that'll be played by Sasha Calais, as the film's real hero.
God. See, that pisses me off because Muschietti, like, I had some faith in him from his other fucking movies. Like, I like what he did with It, you know, and he seemed to have, like, an artistic eye on things, and he's just dropping the ball left and right over here. Either that or WB is all up his ass telling him what to do. But either way, that's fucked up.
Well, didn't WB just have, like, some diversity and inclusion seminar? Am I Nick or Tony, didn't they wasn't there, like, was it Ann Sarnoff as the president over, is it Sarnoff from, she's not Sony, is she? I think she's WB. They just had a big diversity and inclusion push too, I want to say, over there. And plus, with Abrams being in charge of it, that was his goal. Remember last year was dismantling white comfort, and this is under the WB umbrella, so I would imagine this falls under that too. What say you guys? I mean, Nick or Tony? Yeah.
It's once again, like, this forced inclusion of Hollywood is bullshit. It's just them virtue signaling, telling us, oh yeah, you know, we've done this. This is what it is. You know, this is what's happening right now. And that's great, but, you know, also if a comic book character has been white for like 100 fucking years, just keep him white. I'm sorry. Just do it that way. It's like, once again, if you were to just all of a sudden have a black Superman, that'd be odd. That'd be weird. That'd be odd, and it's not something that the culture, the pop culture landscape is ready for. Just like all of a sudden, just calling a black dude Kal-El.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, you can't do that because it's ingrained in everybody. You know, everybody in America who, you know, who's alive now knows what Superman looks like. I mean, if you were to do the alternate version, that's fun, whatever, that's cool, but, like, we know who Superman looks like.
Yeah. Yep. And we know they're not going that route. We know what they're doing, and it's really fucking stupid.
No, it is.
It's you're literally just slapping people in the face. You're going, ha, we're taking your characters, doing whatever we want to them. There's nothing you can do about it. And if you don't agree with us, we're going to call you bigots. Ha, ha.
And it's
dirty. It's dirty and nasty to do to fans.
No, and it is, and they've been doing it for like 5 or 6 years now. It's not fucking working. It's not making them any goddamn money for some reason, and they can't seem to understand or grasp that concept for some reason. And it's just really sad. And here, that's exactly why you should support independent film, comics, entertainment, things like that. Because give your money to somebody who actually needs it, man. Don't give it to Hollywood because they're assholes.
They are. They're a bunch of dirty scumbags. They don't care about any of this stuff.
No,
you know?
they don't. They don't.
It's just,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Agenda.
Yeah.
16 cents. We saved 16 cents yesterday. Ball games. 16 cents. Nancy, where am I? Sorry.
It's always agenda over story now. It's always over agenda.
They want the next generation, you know. They want to normalize it.
Yep.
And then they can push the envelope even further.
It ain't happening, dude.
But that's the thing. They keep doing it little by little, and you know they just get away with it because nobody ever pushes back, because they're afraid of being canceled. They're afraid of being persecuted. You know, in the you know the town square of social media, the virtual town square, as it were. You know, and virtually stoned with those. You know, the castigations of your peers. You know, even virtual peers.
Well, that's why it's important what we're doing over here, because we're letting people know all the time on all of our streams and stuff. You know, they don't give a shit. They really don't. And this is all agenda-driven shit. You know, they're going to destroy everything. We're over here trying to create new things, new IPs, great new projects. These people aren't. They just want to watch it all fucking burn. It's insane.
Yeah, they just want to use the old IPs and try to squeeze as much money as they can and beat a dead horse until it's all been dead, but they just don't care.
Well, yeah, I mean, we know. I mean, they buried He-Man. You know, it's not even out yet, but we know what it is now with that second trailer. Holy shit!
God, yeah. We're gonna talk about that one later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But dude, but this is what I'm talking about. Hey, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. But yeah, this is what I'm saying though. They don't give a shit. They really don't care. And I know, and I have some other information regarding that stuff too, of what they're planning afterwards. And you know, and it really is to destroy a brand. They don't fucking care. It's like, you know, we're going to get rid of all toxic shit, you know, all toxic masculinity type stuff. Anyone that has a backbone, a pair of balls, or a spine, we want to take all that away now.
It's sad. It's sad. They, you know, I don't know, man. It's like we can't. We just can't like they just can't let the heroes be the heroes, you know, and have villains. You know, we've got to try to redeem the villains, and you know, so nobody's actually a bad guy, and they're just misunderstood, and society's done them wrong. So, you know, their actions are justified by social justice standards, and it's like, no, that doesn't make for a compelling story. That does not make. Let's see. In a recent leaked featurette meant to serve as a promo for the upcoming DC film, how do you say that, Vinny? I want to pronounce it correctly.
Muschietti
can be heard referring to a Justice League that is not the powerful Justice League that we all know, before making an ambiguous reference to a half-solar-powered alien and two idiots, and adding, "I embrace the fact that these underdogs are going to save the world." Cosmic Book News believes that the half-solar-powered alien referred to by the director is Supergirl, as portrayed by Sasha Calais, and the two idiots are the returning Batman, played by Michael Keaton, and Ezra Miller's Flash. Well, I mean, 50% right. Ezra Miller's Flash is garbage, so...
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Yeah, I mean, he did slap a pregnant woman, so, you know, apparently that keeps slipping people's minds, but, you know, it happened. There was video evidence of it.
Yeah, I put it in my video today, him choking. He's like, "You want to fight? You want to learn how to fight?" And he just fucking chokes her out.
Yeah, that's a real hero right there.
Wait, yeah, he truly is, you know, so
Piece
much
of
so
trash.
he gets this,
Because that's what heroes do.
that Ezra gets that because, you know, choking out pregnant women, that's what heroes do.
Yeah, wasn't he wearing a dress as well when he did that?
There's a he did that on like the runway. He like wore dresses and stuff to like premieres. Oh yeah, I put some pictures of him wearing dresses.
Well, I mean, like, it was one of those things where I think he did it just to get attention, like just to be like, oh, it's me.
Probably.
Kind of thing. It's like, you know, it's one of those things. It's like, if you do it and that's what you feel, cool, whatever, you know, you do you, no problem. But if you wear something horribly elaborate and it's just like you want the eyes to be on you, it's just kind of like, it's kind of shitty.
I think that woman probably insulted him, like, you know, that bag doesn't go with those shoes, and he went, "I'll kill you." Oh shit!
That's my Louis Vuitton purse, you bitch.
Holy hell!
Oh god. Let's see. Where is this at here? Furthermore, the Nerd News outlet feels that this attempt by Muschietti and Warner Brothers to imitate Disney's treatment of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars The Last Jedi is being done for the sake of political correctness. In other words, Supergirl will look good and save the world, while Batman and the Flash will look stupid and fumble the ball.
Who did they hire for Supergirl? Because I see Superboy's in the movie.
Right? Dude, and I'll share the pictures. She's not a bad looking young woman, but she chopped all her hair off, and then they put her in that suit and made her look fucking just terrible. Mm-hmm. Like the comic. Okay, so this is the comic. Yeah. This doesn't look bad, but what we got?
I seen her more proper suit, and she's got a lot of leg and midriff showing too, or something. Mm-hmm. That's the costume they were supposed to go with, not a knockoff of a fucking Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah, she almost looks like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, almost.
It's kind of funny how I've seen quite a few like agenda-leaning sites, taking shots at Black Widow, or at least they're not afraid to criticize it where it needs to be criticized, and that's something they wouldn't do with Captain Marvel, but it seems like they have no problem doing it with Black Widow, which kind of has me wondering their motives.
Yeah, that is weird. Did they release it yet?
What?
Black Widow?
Comes out Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Like I said, I know there's a lot of speculation in what's been going on. And, some people reviewed it early, and they said the biggest disappointment is Taskmaster, which I think is what I said from day one and in my videos. Mm-hmm. I think he's a dude. I mean a chick, not a dude. Sorry.
I think you're right, because I heard a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah, it's the frame is feminine. It's not masculine, and they padded it out with fucking.
No, the Taskmaster is just Ezra Miller. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's still.
Oh God.
You think they went that feminine with it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just leaning hard into this because they're morons. They don't know what the hell they're doing. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, they probably did some dumb shit, and I'm just gonna keep calling them. Keep saying that they did some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Who is the Taskmaster?
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, son of a bitch.
Good old JR. Good old JR.
Such a dick.
Let's see. Michael Keaton hasn't put on the cape and cowl for 30 years, but is back in The Flash to reportedly pass the torch to the new DCEU, with rumors suggesting he'll serve as a mentor to a younger generation of heroes such as Supergirl, Batgirl, if the whispers are to be believed, Terry McGinnis. Which, I mean, does anybody have any faith that they would do Terry McGinnis right on screen at this point?
Terry will be a girl. The name's already there. You could spell it the other way.
They'll just put an I with a little heart at the end.
That's it.
It's Heartsies.
Heartsies.
Yeah, because Terry can be a girl's name too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know it. I bet they'll even make his dog a female. Was it Zeus? Was that the name of his dog?
I think so. Yeah, that'd be just super. Well, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and do that, Hollywood?
Let's even gender swap the dog.
I really wouldn't put them past them this time. In all honesty, I really wouldn't, because that seems to be like their agenda, and that's what they're leaning into super hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like they may not even give him a female dog. They may just give him a fucking cat and be like, here you go, here's a cat. Just do that. Just here's your pet.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. They'll go. Yeah, it was the end of what was it? The second Batman movie, Batman Returns. It'll be that cat. It'll have a cane as well.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is like, yeah, they're just gonna lean into this whole ideological bullshit, woke crap, and just keep going until they become bankrupt, and then they're like, well, why did we become bankrupt? We did what Twitter said.
We did what Twitter said. With those 5 people who were yelling on.
Those five jobless fucks who just do nothing but tweet on like 4 different computers in their studio apartment all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. One of them is Ryan Johnson.
I wouldn't doubt it.
The other one is Kathleen Kennedy.
Wouldn't doubt
16
it.
cents. 16 cents, Kennedy.
Queen Kathleen. Let's see. So it said, however, at current, there's no evidence that Keaton has signed on for more than just a Flash. As such, it's possible that any discussion pitch for a Batman Beyond film or series might not materialize. Well, that's not going to shock anyone. However, with Supergirl and Batgirl's respective solo flicks back in play, because of course they are, the studio may be willing to throw an OG Batman under the bus in a move that they only would like to see happen in order to prop up new heroes for potential franchises.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. That's
Yeah.
it's and like once again, people support your independent friends because this is how you stop it. You give your money to somebody the fuck else.
Yep. Because this is non es bueno. This is very bad.
I think Vinny should promote a little bit of his comic right now just to kind of perpetuate that.
We can do that.
Yeah, if you want some really great stuff, definitely. Shot of the Kraken is the book that you guys you're gonna want. It's the real hero you were looking for. That Ezra Miller and beating up pregnant women in dresses. Hold on, finding the link.
There we go. Tony dropped it in the chat for everybody listening out there.
There you go.
If you haven't backed it yet, you should get in there. It's in demand right now, correct, Vinny?
It is in demand. I'm working my ass off on this thing. Some of the best work I've done to date. This is my 6th campaign.
Oh wow.
Yeah, literally, I've been crushing it. 5 fulfilled. So I am a trusted creator. If anyone had any doubts, like I said, you can scroll to the bottom of this campaign, and I have links for the other ones where you can get these amazing art books. You can get City of Venus, which is another kind of futuristic story with hot chicks. You could get the hardcover Ghost Story, which is a 100-page completed, like French style book. It's really amazing. This one's going to be 50 pages. I'll probably bleed over that. I'll probably end up doing more because I'm in the 30s right now anyway in page count. But I do it all. I'm writing it, drawing it, inking it, coloring it, doing the lettering. This is going to be one hell of a story for you guys. And I'm gonna dive deep with a lot of cool stuff regarding pirates and kind of even how they started. This is gonna have so much to chew on because I'm starting off with the main character here, Nathaniel James Callan, how he goes from being part of the Royal Navy, why he turns to piracy, the code he's been living by, and how he's starting to break that code. The treasures that he finds. Amongst the treasure, he finds this map that's carved into this skull. That again, it has lots of cool stuff behind it. It's coded as well, so it's not just X marks the spot. And there's multiple maps that are actually carved into this thing. There's lots I'm doing with this whole series, but you're gonna find out stuff about the main character, about the villain of the book. He's another nasty character. He has his own agendas. He's pursuing these main characters. I'm going to be covering some stuff with slavery in here as well. I don't know why the movies, TV, they always skip over that, but it was part of history, so it's going to be in here. It's again plenty to chew on. But we have hot women. We got beautiful locations, brutal ship battles. This isn't your Disney Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a very brutal world that I created. There's going to be, again, like I said, beautiful things happening in this as well. But the violence is there. So don't fret, my friends. You'll get that. Just every page is going to be a page turner on this one. Where it's headed is going to be really cool too. And what you guys see, because I'm opening up into a bigger world. So there's some supernatural elements I am going to put into it, but not necessarily how you think. It's stuff I haven't seen them being done this way. So again, I'm exploring all kinds of different things, this is just another great book that's in my kind of pantheon. Mellow Art World's my company, and like all my books pretty much connect in some way. So if it's not a direct connection with characters, it might be Easter eggs, it might be certain items. But yeah, you'll see that stuff. Aki and I will catch certain things. But yeah, this is just a ton of work I'm doing right now, and I can't wait to get into your guys' hands.
I am so glad to have backed this and to see this being brought to life, because this art is always like, your art is amazing, dude, and this never ceases to amaze me. I love the panels from this, and like I said, everything is so cinematic about the presentation of it, bro. It looks phenomenal.
Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, because that's one thing that I'm a stickler on. I want things to be very cinematic, because when people start to read these books, I want them to be invested in the story and just, get fully immersed in it. Not that it's yeah, I'll start reading it and I'll read the rest of it later. No, I want, once you pick it up, you're not going to be able to put it down until you're at the last page, and then you're going to be like, Vinny, when's the second book come out?
That's it, man. Always leave them wanting more.
Absolutely. I got some great cliffhangers in my books.
Oh, dude, and I am so, like I said, this one is undoubtedly going to do that too. So that's excellent, brother. I'm so happy that the campaign went well, and you've been absolutely killing it, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm going to be giving it a harder push once it is closer to completion, because like even this cover here, this is a variant cover. It's not going to stay around forever. When I'm ready to fulfill, I'll give people one last chance to grab it, and then that's it, because I want this one to be a little extra special.
Okay.
So hell yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks, Ita.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
You the man, brother.
Oh, man, I'm always happy to help out. You know that. Like I said, any way possible.
For sure.
So here we go. We'll go back over to this, kind of wrap up through, because this is a lot. It's kind of a longer article, but it says, either way, the leaked clip reportedly showed Miller talking up the Flash as the most mind-blowing DC film ever. This is like the most hype, beastly DC movie ever, he said. It's going to blow people's heads off. I don't see this movie as being some transcendent fucking cinematic experience.
No.
Maybe just another failed DC attempt at a summer blockbuster. That's kind of where I'm at with DC, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the blockbusters are pretty much done. It's not going to be what people think anymore.
No, not in terms of a traditional like summer blockbuster where it's making $800 million.
No.
I think it'll be a rare occasion if that happens.
Yeah, I'd say if there's a movie to have some potential like that, it might be the Spider-Man one, just for the fact that, because it has a lot of normies are going to be excited, especially since they did Into the Spider-Verse, that cartoon one, and it was actually good. Yeah, I got a feeling that might be one that has a potential, but again, you still never know, especially what's going on right now.
Yep, and it is Spider-Man, so like you said, the normies, dude, people will come out, and that's the thing, is like, that's one, honestly, I will probably go to see, because I am morbidly curious about what they're going to do with like Doc Ock and Rhino and Green Goblin, Norman Osborn. So that's one that I will probably go to see. Let's see, Miller went on to say, he then discussed what makes the Flash his favorite hero, explaining, the Flash is unique amongst the Justice League because he's the first quantum superhero, because he follows how pitch, speed, and velocity determine the makeup of reality. Yada yada, word salad. He makes torment, blah blah blah. So this we've got Keaton and Affleck returned to confirmed to return, and from what the rumor is, at least one or two of them may be depicted as an idiot. I mean, so what what do we think here, gentlemen? Do we think they're honestly going to go this route and make Batman look like a joke?
Yeah, I think unfortunately they have those balls to do that and nothing else. If they make Michael Keaton blatantly look like a moron and just like this dumb guy, I'm gonna be really pissed off, because it's just like, it's Michael fucking Keaton. Have some goddamn respect.
Yeah, he's the Batman that everyone's like, he was the most fucking stoic and badass. He had more of that to him. If you're gonna do it, I'd prefer they do it to Affleck. But even still, don't do it, because Batman's not a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you even say that shit? I don't know. It's.
Yeah.
I want to fly out there and just slap them all in the fucking mouth.
I'm right there with you, man. I'm right
You
there
know?
with you. Catch
I'm
a
not.
connector.
Yeah, same here, man. Because like they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and the people they have in there are just yes men telling them it's like, yeah, totally do this, yeah, definitely do this, because everybody wants to keep their job. They all want to keep their job right now, so they just don't want to piss anybody off and rock the boat.
Yeah.
And nobody's willing to say you're a moron. Don't fucking do this. You're going to kill the franchise.
Yeah, which to me it's still crazy because you have shows like The Boys that they're extra violent. They're pulling no punches. They're going there, and it's the number one. It's like the number one fucking reviewed series or whatever. So you have stuff like that. It's in the superhero realm, and it's doing gangbusters. But yet these studios still feel like the superhero movie needs to have your main characters look like idiots or do some stupid thing with it. And it's girl power this, girl power that. Are you fucking kidding me? You're taking the CW recipe and you're applying it to a giant blockbuster movie that people have been waiting fucking years for this thing to be made, and you know, a Flashpoint or a version of it. And this is what you're gonna do? Wow. Yeah, I got no words, man.
That's about how I feel about it.
I bet the original meme it wasn't a pudding pop.
And then I came in the door and I scared the white lady with the jello pudding pop, and I said, I guess I'm home.
They should put Chelsea Handler's face on.
Yeah, you fucking should, because then she'd be like, well, fuck it, it's fine, it's okay.
All I would have to do is put her eyes and nose on because the mouth is in the right position.
That's true.
This is true.
But also, I feel like Chelsea Handler would totally do that because she's kind of a whore, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's true. I'm about to be all over it already.
That was my inference. She is one step above a lot lizard. Like I said, she's one step above. Well, she's one step above Amy Schumer, and she's a couple steps below lot lizards. Let's put it that way. I think that's fair enough. Like Love's truck stop 3 a.m. in like Knoxville, or not Knoxville, but I would say like Bowling Green, Kentucky, kind of like lot lizards. I'm being oddly specific.
Yeah, you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what a lot lizard is, go to Urban Dictionary and type it in.
Yeah, I got approached by a couple of them. I was driving a fucking Aston Martin. That was
yeah, you've told that story a couple times.
Yeah, that was fun. They're fun. And then the same thing driving the old white ragtop Jeep that after I rode in that thing from back to Michigan from Tennessee, I never wanted to ride in another fucking Jeep again. No cruise control. Oh my god.
In wrestling, it's called a ring rat, right?
Oh yep. Ring rats, lot lizards. Yep, that's that would be them. That would be them, ladies and gents. But yeah, so there's Bill Cosby. He's free. He went up to meet. He met down south of the border with that guy that didn't hang himself, and yeah, they had a good old fucking time. I guess I don't know. Whatever the kids are doing these days down there.
My.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say kids. I don't know. Oh, God.
They're doing bath salts and making TikToks.
I am not helping myself at all.
Yeah. You got to refer to him as Fat Albert in the gang.
Fat Albert in the gang, and then they'll just refer to me as a. Oh, God. What a Jew! God damn it, Keely Chow.
Hell, Keely Chow.
Hell, you Keely Chow. You son of a.
Shit.
Let's see here. So I think we can do. Let's see here. Goddamn. It's time for buy or sell. I think. I mean, yeah. Let's do buy or sell. Here we go. It's buy or sell. Buy or sell. And if you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland. Buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell. All right, thank you, Cleveland, for those soothing Dorset tones, you shrieky son of a bitch. I figure I'll come on camera for a minute. All right, so let me read these out here. First, Tobey Maguire. First of all, this comes to us from WeGotThisCovered.com, the bastion of journalistic integrity, where they've been right 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, 4 times, and they will tell you in one paragraph in every article each and every time that they've been right. So this is from WeGotThisCovered.com. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will reportedly be co-leads in Spider-Man No Way Home. Are we buying or selling this? Nick, you go first, bud.
Sell it. I need the money. Fucking sell it.
Yeah, I don't think this is going. I mean, they'll probably be in it, but as far as leads go, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, the only good thing about the newer Spider-Man movies was the first one because it had Batman in it. That's why, and he was menacing as shit and like really fucking scary, and I was legitimately scared for my life when I watched it. Other than that, they've been shit.
Mm-hmm. Tony, you got anything, man?
Not really.
Are you selling it then?
I mean, I'm interested in seeing it, but again, I don't like John Watts, so I don't like. Again, you can have all the ingredients, but if the chef sucks, so. Man, I'm gonna put this one on layaway.
Fair enough. What about you, Vinny?
I guess I would put that on rent. Well, because here's the thing. Like, yeah, I do want to see the Spider-Man movie, but do I think that the two of them are going to be co-stars? No. Will they be in a good chunk of the movie? Yes. But this is a Tom Holland-led movie, and they're not going to go that route. Although I did hear rumors that they're going to be giving Garfield and Tobey one more movie each after this to kind of close out their storylines for their respective universes.
I've heard that. I would honestly, I wouldn't mind if that was true in both cases.
Yeah, like that's a rumor I would hope for as well. Just because I want to see at least one more Tobey one, and just give him some proper villains in there and wrap up his fucking story in a proper way.
Did you say Tobey won?
Tobey won.
Is that coded language?
Is that what it's? I don't know. Maybe I just talked too quickly.
Toby won.
He won. He pushed Tom Holland off of a fucking building. He won. He's Spider-Man again. We can report that on that same website.
Your name is Toby. It's Toby won.
Toby won.
Oh Lord, I shouldn't have made that joke. Do I have to denounce white supremacy now, or should I wait?
Possibly.
I think you wait 3 days until, and you wait 3 days, and if you're still getting messages and tweets and death threats, then you denounce it. That's usually how it works.
Wait 3 days for my act of contrition.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear it. Jesus, okay. So it's really thundering here. If I
no, I can't hear it, man.
Okay, good. If I it sounds like a fucking train. I was like, the last 3 nights, it's been fireworks. So I'm like, please no more fireworks. But let's see here. So
no. What it is that God's angry. You're only walking around in socks in the house. That's what it is.
He's like, Jesus, stop. I have to see this. Just stop.
I heard Harrison did the same thing. But that sound was his balls dragging on the tile floor.
There's slow scrape across the carpet. It sounds like a wet dish rag.
There was a thud and a scrape.
Just...
They're getting out of bed.
Oh, there was a splinter in the hardwood. Callista, help. Call that nice kid Rob Lowe on 911.
I was going to say, like, Harrison Ford, he seems too good for tile. Like, he drag his nuts across, like, a nice cherry wood floor or something, Freshly oiled. Put a little linseed on it.
Have you been in my house?
It's like, when I do, there's all kinds of weird scuff marks all across the floor. I don't know how they got there.
Scuff marks. I'm going to say the same thing I said to David Blaine. Get the fuck out of my house.
David Blaine.
Take your orange with you. I'll show you some magic when I bend over your mom. Sorry, he just keeps going there. I can't stop him.
It's Harrison. It's fine. We know you're senile at this point. It's all right. They beat you in the basement. Oh Jesus, help me! It's even worse. It's Robert Pattinson on crack. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's Willem Dafoe.
Can Spider-Man come out and play?
I'm selling it. I'm selling it. They're not gonna do anything to outshine Tom Holland in this. It's the Tom Holland show.
And Tom Holland is basically just Iron Man Jr. at this point. So
there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw that he had 2 new costumes. One's black and gold, and the other one looks like another version of the Iron Spider suit. So
One's infused with magic, though. I heard.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Doctor Strange infused one of his suits with magic.
Oh, of course he did.
The magic of Kamala Khan.
I'm not gonna venture a guess with that. So he's gonna have elephantitis. I mean, is that a power anybody fucking wants? I mean, isn't that like a disease?
Dude, it's...
I mean, you don't want elephantitis to the dick, not the nuts or anything. You want elephantitis to the dick. You know, that's really what you want.
Too big.
Of the shaft. You know,
you'd be knocking bitches out with it though. Come here, suck me. Oh, Jesus, she took out an eye.
Right, because you don't want cabbage balls, but you got a baseball bat. That's another story.
Of course.
I'm trying to get topped off, not catch a case from assault from giving her a black eye. Oh shit!
I told her, bitch, stand back. I'm whipping it out.
I said, look, and she was like, what? And I was like, just dropped it on the table, and she's like, oh shit. I was like, keep your head back. It's like beep beep, back up. I got elephantitis.
She got a black eye. She lost a tooth.
Told her should have listened to first. And we were up to almost 5% of a female audience. Now we're back down to 1%, ladies and gentlemen. This segment brought to you by misogyny. It's wonderful. It's better than equality. It's misogyny. Yeah. There we go.
Go look for it at your grocery stores and at Targets nearby.
Wherever fine products are available. So number 2, Noah Hawley says FX's Alien series is, quote, not a Ripley story. Will explore consequences of inequality. This comes to us from Deadline.
Oh joy.
I'll start.
The opposite of that.
I'll buy this because they want to woke this up as much as possible. And judging by all the reports I've heard about this, this is going to be kind of a hot mess. I mean, it's not like Covenant and Prometheus were perfect by any stretch of the imagination, shape, or form. But this, I mean, if we're talking alien inequity, I mean, is anybody interested in that? You know,
I didn't think Covenant was that bad. I don't know. Everyone keeps ragging on it hard.
I didn't. Well, the thing I always say is that these are supposed to be before Alien, but somehow the technology is past Alien or the Alien movies. That's the thing that pisses me off. It's like, if you're doing this,
it's because they went from the Republic to the Empire.
Oh, God. Yeah, I hate to say it, but the whole retro thing and stuff like that was done really well in Rogue One, and that's giving it it's really stretching the compliments. Mm-hmm. But that was the best part of Rogue One, is that they got the technology and the whole like set thing and what they were doing correct.
Yeah,
and they did it right. And that's why I didn't really care for Covenant for Prometheus. I thought it was an interesting idea, and then I was like, I don't care. Like Aliens, the whole franchise is over with. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah, totally.
It's the proverbial dead horse at this point.
Right? Because what was it that? Was the fourth one when they fucking merged the DNA with the aliens? And
Was it Alien Resurrection? Was it?
Yeah, I haven't even seen that far. I saw Alien and Aliens. I saw Alien 3 too once. Once.
The third one was cool because it had Rock in it. Charles Dutton.
I like that guy. He's a great actor.
I do too. I
loved that show.
Yes, dude. I used to watch the shit out of that as a kid.
Finally got his wife pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Rock was laying the pipe.
She's like, he knocked one out of the park, Rock.
He was Sharif's dad in Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a reference for you.
Yeah, I'd rather see just another movie with him than an alien film.
Yeah, like what's inequity when you're stranded on a fucking ship and an alien's trying to lay eggs in you?
Or better yet, trying to rip your goddamn face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only like white xenomorphs. Like, what?
I swear, you know what you said, but that's gonna be a line. It's like, well, all these xenomorphs gotta be black. Like, it's gonna be that fucking line. It's gonna be a thing.
Oh,
they're gonna say that shit. It's gonna be a thing.
Well, then they should go back to again the Alien 4. That weird one was all like a weird kind of white looking, retarded looking. It wasn't black. Remember?
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, it was the one in Prometheus or whatever, the one that came out of her and like grew in no time or whatever.
Well, there was that one too. But I'm saying, no, even going back to 4, that weird hybrid of Sigourney Weaver and
that's true. Yeah. That
it wasn't black.
I'm not even mad that you laid eggs in me. I'm mad that you didn't stick around to help me raise them.
You nailed it.
Oh my
you
God.
fucking nailed it.
We have an absentee parenthood problem in the xenomorph community. Will you for only $1.25 a day, you can help a young xenomorph have just for the price of a cup of coffee. Who the fuck is paying $1.25 for a cup of? I mean, I go to McDonald's, it's like $2. I mean, Jesus Christ!
McDonald's coffee is $2. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, it's like $99.95 for like a regular coffee at Starbucks. I mean, I had to fight. No, the last time I went to what was it? I almost said it was Big B's. I went to Big B's. I offered I'm like, hey, can I have a coffee? And they're like, they rattle off 900 different things. I'm like, no, motherfucker. I just want one fucking coffee, one black coffee in this cup right here, a large cup, 24 ounces. You take that black coffee, you put it in there. You take 2 of those little creams right there, just regular, half and half. Just put it in there, pour it in, stir it up, put the fucking lid on, hand me the fucking cup, and then tell me how much the fuck. They're like, well, sir, if you want one of those, you have to go through the back room, through that wardrobe, and fight those 7 Albanians for a regular coffee. But I can make a chai mocha double shot latte fucking twist with a goddamn 17 midgets in it and 7 hench lesbicans for $17.99 right now. And I'm like, motherfucker, I go fight the Albanians.
Is there a pet line in that closet?
Oh, there is. There was somebody grabbed my ass and then muttered something anti-Semitic. I don't know who the fuck it was.
Oh boy.
I don't know who it was.
That again?
I don't know who it was. Those bastards.
But yeah, I mean, if you want a space story about inequality and things like that, go watch The Expanse, because that's how the whole universe is. You have the Belters, you have the Martians, you have the Earthers, and that whole thing. It's like, if you want that story, it's already really awesome and really well done in 6 seasons in The Expanse. Like, go watch that shit. Enjoy that.
Well, these people have no talent, and all they do is just like carbon copy other shows and movies and shit.
Well, no, the problem is that they take these notable IPs, what they've been doing for the last 5 or 6 fucking years now, and then putting their agenda and then spewing their agenda all over it. Like, it's like, oh yeah, this will be fine. You won't notice. It's like, really,
right?
Really?
It's like literally. Oh wait, if I'm gonna say this, I better go back to Harrison. It's like Kathleen Kennedy whipping out her big cock and just all over Star Wars, just ruining it.
Oh God, Kathleen Kennedy and her BDS, her big
the
dick
worst.
syndrome.
The worst.
Leo Raylo says, "ETEP, hear me out. Brie Larson is Ellen Ripley in a new Alien reboot." Why?
I will goddamn fight you, Leo.
Why?
I swear to God.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Why would you?
We should just.
Why would you do that?
Start the petition to be against it, even though there's no real talk of that. We'll get like 1 million people to sign some online petition that she's never gonna go near that franchise.
Oh, she already wants to play. What is it, Samus from Metroid?
Jesus.
She wants to be a Jedi. She wants to. I don't know. She wants to do a donkey show in Mexico while playing Superman. I don't know.
They didn't cancel that Star Wars project yet.
No.
They haven't, but they have. There's no. They haven't canceled it, but they haven't like gone forward with it either. I think it's just kind of like a talk. It's kind of like it's like vaporware. It's like it's there, but not really there.
Yeah.
The Wine and Dinestein fucking Express has not left the station fully yet.
Okay. He's still just standing in front of the plant. He didn't take it out yet.
Harvey's acolyte is still employed at Lucasfilm, unfortunately.
Oh,
Hail Angelus Draven, what is up, man?
Hail, bro.
Nano Reaper says the Expanse is only good until the Ring get there. After that, it becomes trash. The author's real POS. I've never seen the Expanse,
Dude, I love all 6 seasons. I've watched that show like 5 times through, man. I fucking love it.
I know you and Adam reviewed that.
Me and Adam went through the whole few seasons.
Yep.
We went episode by episode for the 6th season as well. I think we'll do that for the next one whenever that comes out too. But yeah, dude, we fucking love it, man. It's wonderfully beautiful sci-fi, and it's done in such a way that's I think that they have somebody who does the science stuff behind the scenes as well, so they can get the science right as well. So, I mean, it's a good show, man. It's just a lot of fun.
It's Bill Nye, the diarrhea guy. He's the one who's doing the science.
I'm just waiting. I'm over here waiting for season 3 of the Orville, man.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. Me too.
I can't wait for that. That show was amazing. And yeah, it is just like I said, getting actually, and I have to bring it up because it was cool. Being on a stream with Jay Lee that plays John Lamar on there was fun, and he's just a super cool guy. And he's got a YouTube channel.
John Lamar.
The black guy on the bridge that sits next to Scott Grimes, Jay Lee. Yeah, I was on a stream. I was on a stream with him.
Love his character. Shit.
I made sure because he's been on American Dad and Family Guy and all that. I made sure I did all my Family Guy voices, and he was impressed with the Cleveland.
That's fucking dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
you need to clip that and post it everywhere or something. You need to do something with that.
I will. I'll go back and clip PJ's stream and post it on Twitter. I'll be like, yeah, look, the time I got to do Cleveland in front of John Lamar or Jay Lee, he's super cool though. Like a lot of those Hollywood types aren't like. He was very like happy to sit there on the panel through the entire discussion and answer any questions. He talked about his stuff, but I mean, he has a nonprofit or something he's working on, but. He was, he's so just really cool to, sit there and answer like questions about, his stuff on the show or just about the show in general. It was fun.
Yeah. I like when actors are like that too. Yep. I had a couple on my streams already as well. I had Lee Ehrenberg from Pirates of the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. He's done everything. The little bald one.
He was in Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He's when Jerry slammed his hands in the trunk.
Yeah, we talked about the Seinfeld episode as well. Again, like really cool guy. Like I became friends with him through the convention scene. Serena Vincent. She was a Power Ranger. She did I think Cabin in the Woods. She was also the naked chick in Not Another Teen Movie, the foreign exchange.
Oh yeah, dude. No, I remember her. I remember her.
Yep. All right,
that's a fantastic one. She's just a great person all around. I've worked with her as well, but. Again, when you get those kind of people who they care about what fans have to say as well, they're there to have a good time, and it's none of that fucking Hollywood bullshit. That's what I like as well.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't just like come on and immediately denounce the stream or something, like some people do.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to have him back on, but I tell him too. We don't talk politics when we come on and do these streams. So.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, no, I always say that. Because I don't know who's bringing what agenda, and I don't need anyone fighting with anybody either.
unless we're on Drew's channel on a Tuesday night, then it just seems like it's like, hey, guess what? We're gonna take a deep dive into tonight.
Well, yeah, there's no celebrities on there except for us,
right? We're celebrities. We're celebrities in our own minds, right?
That's right. Sorta-ish.
Sorta-ish. Motherfuckers like, oh, are you trying to be a millionaire? I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to be a thousandaire. All right? Like,
yeah, right.
I'm trying to be a thousandaire over here, man.
There's only one celebrity that shows up on Drew's channel.
I mean, you're getting up there, man. I'm looking at your sub numbers right now, and they're really good. I was just kind of like, oh shit, I thought you were still in 600, but you're not. And I was like, damn, man, you've jumped.
I'm hoping it keeps going like that. We're at 7:37 coming out of the sky. I want you to take me
Nice,
down to
brother.
Memphis like a midnight ride right now. But yeah, we are traveling, man. We're moving on up like George and Wheezy. No, it is, man. It's a grind, but it's fun. Like I said,
It is.
It's fun. I I put out a couple of videos today. We got the show right now. It is, and big big shout out to Red Gaze. He couldn't be here tonight. But he's part of the family, man. He's the assistant regional manager, so he had some real world things to attend to.
Yep.
So Nano Reaper says he even have. I do have my own troll. He was here earlier. He stopped by in the comments, and it's been a minute since I've seen him pop up. So welcome. If you're
Don't worry, Harrison will come back later as well.
If you're lurking back there on one of them, fake accounts, that's fine. I appreciate you helping me out in the algorithm, Let's hit the last, just the headlines again. Let's see, the very last one, and this is a fun one. Lori Loughlin, Massimo Giannulli. I'm probably butchering that. I apologize. Mr. Lori Loughlin. On make or break vacation to save a marriage. This comes to us from probably one of the most reliable websites I've ever seen, Gossip Cop. It's the Gossip Cop. I don't know why they're automatically gay. I have no idea.
Are they on back, woman?
They probably are. It's GCPD, Gossip Cop. It's Gossip Cop Police Department. Stop in the name of fabulous. Woo. Jesus help me, Rhonda. What the fuck is wrong with me? I need help. But really, so Lori Loughlin, fresh out of prison where she might have stabbed a bitch or two, is trying to take a vacation with her husband to save their marriage. Do you think this is going to save their marriage, guys? Buy or sell?
Sell it. It ain't gonna happen. Marriage is over.
I'd stab her. That marriage is done. Everything that happened, that she had to go to jail for her fucking brat kid who didn't give a rat's ass anyway. Yeah.
Is that the main problem between them, or like what's going on?
Oh, I'm not looking into it. I mean, other than the fact that she was like disgraced and brought shame to the family name by, getting caught in the scam to fake college rec. I mean, they were faking the fact that saying their daughter was on the rowing team, like having pictures photoshopped in for applications and shit. It's like, don't you know how easy that is to disprove these days? Like, so what, you made a punk ass picture? I'm like, all you gotta do is call a school and be like, ass motherfucker was never enrolled here. Like, all these documents are fake.
I guess rich people, they don't understand how poor people work. So they don't understand Photoshop and just basic research, because they're living up in their castles in the Hollywood Hills, counting all their money, like Harrison. But I'm sorry, you can't scam people like that. What I find is really funny is that she took the fall, not the husband.
Right.
Yeah.
Both her and what was the other woman? The one from was it Desperate Housewives? She was married to Doug Savant.
Evangeline? No.
No. I can't think of her name.
Wasn't the little Spanish chick?
No, not Eva Longoria.
Oh yeah.
Nope, it's the blonde. She's married to Doug Savant on the show. I can't think of her fucking
Is it
name.
the one that Michael Bolton was banging?
No, that's Nicolette Sheridan.
Okay, I don't. Other than that, I don't know who's on that show.
There was Terry Hatcher, Nicolette Sheridan, the redhead's Marsha Cross. You had Eva Longoria, and the blonde is, I can't think of her name. Anyway, I'm not talking about fucking Desperate Housewives. Jesus, I'm so far.
Sure you are.
I'm. James Stanton was so dreamy. I'm selling this is gonna save their marriage. I mean, let's face it. She's leaving him to finally come be with me. After me fantasizing about her in the movie Rad as a kid. I finally get my chance to be with Lori Loughlin, and you know what? I'll take her. Felicity Huffman, Godzillionaire with the save.
Oh, there we go.
Felicity Huffman.
Oh yeah, I say it was Fargo.
Yeah, fuck. Thank you, Godzillionaire. Thank you. But
Did she get thrown in jail as well?
Yeah, she went to.
I thought she took a plea or something.
Did she? Yeah, that's right. She took a plea deal. She took a plea deal.
But I mean, it's Aunt Becky. Like, no, I've got 2 points. Number one, it's Aunt Becky, so I think it's worth a felony or two. But I get it. He's rich too. He probably wants something a little younger in his older years. He's getting up there now. But what is it with actors and like not learning anything from their roles? Like, she was in like the show that was all about morality and doing the right thing, and then it makes me think of Chris Evans and like his hot takes when it's like, dude, you played Captain America. But same thing here, like, dude, you played Aunt Becky.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't have a little angel and devil on your shoulder or anything? Because a lot of it is really stupid, like how she got caught. And I mean, her kids are probably going to be okay anyway, regardless of if they go to college or not.
Probably. I remember what the daughter said. She said she didn't care. She had like a fucking multi-million-dollar contract or something with a makeup company or some bullshit. She's like, oh, I don't care about school. Okay, you don't care, so why did your parents do all that work?
Yeah.
Dude,
exactly.
It's just fucking bullshit.
She's dead. She's dead to me, Leo. She's dead.
Oh shit.
For now, there's only Wallace Day. There's only Wallace Day. All 5'9" of her fucking Nordic, fucking looking ass. Just yeah.
I'll take them both.
There's times where, but yeah, I'm going with Wallace Day on this one. So I'm selling this. Aunt Becky, just have your luggage shipped here. The wife will be gone for a couple more days. We'll just figure things out when she gets back for sleeping arrangements and whatnot. And if you ain't coming with at least a 750 credit score, bitch, get to stepping. That's all I got to say about that. But we're gonna speaking of stepping, we'll step out for just a moment. We'll come back with another topic right here after these commercial. Again, I say commercial breaks, ladies and gentlemen. They're memes. God damn it, they're memes. You love them. That's why you're here, and you love me, and you love Lamp. The Britishers are like, you filthy colonizers!
Those memes are fantastic.
Oh god, dude, I had there were some Instagram bitches who I follow who were like, fuck July 4th. I was like, well then, fuck you too.
Yep.
And I was like, and it's one of those things. Like, they're the same ones who will send out show the anti dude stuff. I'm like, you have an OnlyFans, you have a Twitter, you have all this stuff. Like, who do you think made OnlyFans? Who do you think puts the most money into it right now?
Right.
Yeah.
You're telling your intended target demographic to go fuck themselves, basically. So
yeah, and you're also telling like America to do the same. It's like good luck making money.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know too many people who are just willing to throw their hard-earned money at commies. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Speaking of commies, Kevin Smith has a show, and it's called Masters of the Universe Revelation. I'm not saying Kevin Smith is a communist, but Kevin Smith is probably a fucking communist. Is that where we send the G-men to his door? Is that what happens now?
No, don't do that. He'll have another heart attack. He might not recover.
Cry and piss himself and be like, "Oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen."
Jeez.
Oh God. Oh, so this article, and I called the switch up about talking about Florence Pugh. I mean, in her relationship with Zach Braff, and people think he's too old for her because he's 46 and she's 24. I say, kudos to you, Zach Braff. Kudos to you, because she is fine. She is fine. But I'd rather talk about Masters of the Universe Revelation and why Kevin Smith made Teela the fucking star of his fucking He-Man show. You son of a bitch, Kevin Smith. And then he fucking lied about it. I'm sorry. I kind of lost my temper for a second there. But this is what everybody was saying all along. And he was like, "No, Clownfish TV, you're fucking lying. Brr. It's a good thing we had these scripts. You should have told us before we locked in the story." Ugh. And now the fucking chickens have come home to roost, Kevin Smith.
From what I heard, I had a little bit of insider knowledge. He had nothing to do with any of this. He was the celebrity name that they attached to this fucking project. Because he's part of nerd culture, and they thought that they could use him to sway over people.
Jeez. But nothing you said over the past, like, let's say 5 years or even 3 years has done anything for anybody. Mm-hmm. Like, he cries at the drop of a hat. He cried after fucking WandaVision and Winter Soldier, and he's probably going to cry at the end of goddamn Loki and whatever other bullshit show that Disney presents for Star Wars. It's like, he keeps saying this shit. He cries at everything. It's like, bitch, quit. Get your balls back. Apparently, when you lost weight, you lost your balls too. So I don't know what happened. Like, was there just a removal of everything? What happened?
I've never been a big fan of this fucking guy. Everyone used to praise him. I was like, I don't know. I watched his movies like once. I'm like, at the time, some of them were funny. Others, I'm like, this is just so stupid. I don't give a shit.
Well, because I like them during his movies. Like, they're fun, they're good. I watched the remake, the reboot or whatever recently, and it pissed me off. I got 30 minutes into it. I was like, I'm done. I can't watch it anymore. It's too much bullshit for me.
Was that James Silent Bob?
Yeah, because it's just them, and they're rebooting it, and it's like it's you guys, but older. When you like, can't lean down too fast and pick up a fucking Rice Krispie treat. Like they're just older, and it's not as funny.
Yeah,
and there's even blatantly a part in it where like Matt Damon shows up and he's like, "Hi, I was in this movie that Kevin Smith did, and here's what happened to me at the end of it." It's like, I don't fucking care. We're not watching, the Dogma end credits. We're watching fucking Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back Again or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no need for this scene in this movie. Why did fucking Kevin Smith want to put it in there?
He's a fucking moron. But the thing is, like, the studios, that's not what they're looking at. They're looking at like his stupid little channel there with Fat Man Beyond. They're just looking at numbers, and they think that he has reach. So that's why like they did that shit, because he was doing all the DC promotion stuff like for the CW and all those little dumb little specials for them. Like they think that he's part of it. Oh, he's worked on comics. He's done this. They'll listen to him. No one's listening to this shit. That trailer dropped and everyone went, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, I mean
Teela, the last Diesel Dyke.
Yeah, the last two movies he's done that went to Netflix, nobody fucking cared about.
Was it like his last 4 movies that like were complete flops?
Yeah, because Tusk was just really fucking. I remember watching Tusk and I was like, I don't like this. This is fucking weird. I don't get it.
Besides the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, I can't name any of his recent movies.
He did like Yoga Hosers with his daughter and fucking Johnny Depp's daughter as well. Both of them were in it, and they couldn't act, and it was like, and it was one of those things where like it's just a lot of stuff they did just didn't make sense. And I remember when I said that back then, people were like, "Oh, it's not made for you; it's made for like teenage girls." I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
a movie's a general audience thing. You want everybody to watch it, praise it, and give it fucking money. You just don't want one group of one particular. You don't want this niche crap, because then you don't make any money.
Exactly. But not only that, you lose your audience.
Yeah.
so stupid. But yeah, so Masters in the universe here is going to be a colossal fuck up.
Yeah. Tony, did you have something you wanted to say, bro?
Oh no, it's the whole thing about this movie isn't for you or whatever. I mean, that's stupid. Like The Fifth Element, who was that made for? You know what I mean? Or when I was younger, there were movies I liked that were probably, more geared towards chicks that I had seen a couple times. I mean, it's just such a frickin' divisive world nowadays. Sick of these people.
Yeah, everybody is. Hey, I just got some info from a friend.
Uh-oh, what do you got?
He said that Hugh Jackman's been posting on his Instagram Wolverine shit.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. He's older, but if they brought him back... I have mixed feelings about it because I fucking adore Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I adore Hugh Jackman anyway. But it's kind of like it's a mixed bag of emotions right there because it's like, yay, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine, possibly. Oh no, it's under Disney's umbrella kind of thing.
I think it's because the multiverse shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why. But if they do, you know what? You better fucking put him together with Deadpool.
That
was what I was gonna say. It's like you better have them both in the same fucking scene, like Deadpool and Wolverine, because it'll be goddamn hilarious. Because those guys have their little fake quarrel going on, and I love every minute of it.
Yep, and that's what we want. That's I know they've been pushing for a while. The two of them. What the hell's his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Him and Hugh Jackman. I know they've been pushing for a while, and they keep giving like these little hints and shit. Because, come on. We know that they have something in the works.
Dude, Keely Chow, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Keely Chow just read my mind, though. Because Dougray Scott was supposed to be Wolverine before Hugh Jackman. Dougray Scott's contract was up. He just left Batwoman after 2 seasons. He said, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm a better actor than this. He left Batwoman. Now, Marvel, hire Dougray Scott as old Wolverine. Have him be an old Wolverine. Give him the chance to finally fulfill his life's dream and play. I don't know if that was really his life's dream, but he was supposed to play Wolverine, got injured, and then Hugh Jackman stepped in, auditioned, knocked it out of the park.
I think that's a huge long shot.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm gonna start that on Twitter. It's gonna be a hashtag Dougray Scott is Wolverine. We're gonna get that. I'm gonna tag him. I don't know if he's on Twitter, but I'm gonna tag him on Instagram, Twitter, wherever the hell I can find Dougray Scott on social media. We're gonna get you as Wolverine, Dougray Scott. We will avenge you and how you were emasculated during Batwoman.
There's gonna be 3 people who sign that. You, Az, and Dougray Scott,
and a couple lesbians that follow me on Twitter.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're talking
seriously.
people.
It's awesome. I have like Kane Bat lesbians that follow me on Twitter. It's awesome, and they watch and they fucking watch the reviews, and they watch the reviews and they fucking love them. It's great.
That's great. At least they get that you're like, you don't care that she's a lesbian. You're just like, this is bad entertainment. I don't fucking care what they're saying. It's just bad entertainment.
No, dude, they love
the lesbian.
They love it. They do. They love it. They love them for some reason. I don't know, but it works. It works. But yeah, the bat lesbians are.
After
they're
that,
on
you
my
need
side.
you need a clip of the Colonel. Finger looking good.
Oh my god.
So I was gonna do a video about this Friday night, but as the song goes, but then I got high. Ooh, ba-da-da. And then I was passed out in my chair playing No Mercy, as Tony can attest to. But I saw this trailer and I immediately was like, well, this just disproves everything that Kevin Smith said. This just proves everything about this trailer said that Tila's taking over. Mm-hmm. They're naming her Man-at-Arms. It puts her at the center of everything. So we'll dive into this article a little bit. Yeah. That's it. It's like I don't have any disdain for Tila. I just don't. And the head shave thing, that's her post He-Man disappearing look.
The pants, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. The new Netflix animated series Masters of the Universe Revelation brings back He-Man. However, fans of the other Masters might be happy to know the show gives Tila a more central role in the story. That was something creator Kevin Smith wanted to do since he was such a fan of the original cartoon. And that 2013 tweet that said, "I was never a big fan of He-Man," disproves this line right here. He was never a huge fan.
Mm-hmm. I call bullshit.
It's thick in the air. It is thick in the air, the bullshit is. Smith spoke with reporters by Zoom on June 3rd. We'll have more with Smith and the cast of the Masters of the Universe Revelation before it premieres July 23rd. But first, here's Smith's take on why Teela became a more prominent character in his series. Teela got short shrift. Am I reading that right, or should I be reading that with an accent? I feel like I should be reading that with an accent. Anyway, in the I'm not going to say which accent. You have to guess at home. Dun, 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 dun. In the original Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe was based on the Mattel toy line, which is fucking amazing, and I still love them to this day. Every character with an action figure was in the show, which was so cool because in the G.I. Joes, you got a lot of characters that weren't in the fucking show or the cartoon, which was really disheartening as a kid. But Teela was always along for He-Man's adventures. However, the original series never really developed her. Teela's character was always so interesting because she's in every episode of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Smith said. Just as many episodes as He-Man is in. Teela's right there with him, fighting side by side with He-Man, if not protecting Prince Adam as Prince Adam's bodyguard. Tony, you've watched pretty much this whole show, right?
I haven't seen all of it, but yeah, I've been watching it. Yeah. Number one, this series was produced specifically so there wasn't really much of a chronological order. Like, the first episode on my DVD and that broadcasted was actually like the 20th episode that was produced, or vice versa. Maybe the first episode they produced was the 20th one broadcasted, but Masters of the Universe was set up specifically so there wasn't really a chronological order. You can pop it on any time. It's easy viewing. Adam's He-Man has the Master Sword. Teela has her role, and so from the beginning, when Kevin Smith is like, "Oh yeah, well, it picks up where the last one left off," like, and I haven't seen the last one. Maybe they did make some sort of finale. I guess I'll have to watch that, but it's just, I don't know. Everyone had their roles. It was what it was, and Teela was featured prominently in the original series, and definitely, I mean, episode I watched the other day, she was kicking ass, so I don't know.
Well,
like
I know
said,
she's a character that had a lot of backstory, like in the comics and shit too, and she's got a connection with the sorceress. She's either her daughter, some say a clone. There was a couple of different takes that they had, but she has a connection to the sorceress and Castle Grayskull, which you could play up on, but to do this thing where now she's like replacing He-Man and she's like this Diesel Dyke is just retarded.
Yeah, and it just goes back to the tweet that ETAP had mentioned. I mean, Kevin Smith wasn't a fan,
No.
And it just shows. And I'm pretty sure Teela was a mandate from Netflix. It's what they do.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, they tacked his name on after the fact. He really didn't have as much input as people are trying to claim right now. This whole thing is fabricated,
Yep.
That's why he's, "Oh yeah, I've been a fan all my life." No, you weren't. And there's multiple live streams and shit where he talks about, "Yeah, I was never a big fan of He-Man. It wasn't just an article."
Because I mean, I would once again, I would watch a bunch of stuff that he would talk about because he would talk about Hollywood and he was pretty funny and had good stories.
Yeah.
And even when I watched a lot of his like stand-up stuff where he would talk about things, he never mentioned He-Man. He mentioned Superman, Batman, Daredevil, like those guys.
Yeah.
I never heard him mention He-Man ever.
Yeah, I heard him once.
I love that this tweet's coming up too as well. There's even evidence about him saying it. There's video stuff. It's kind of like, dude, like the internet's forever, man. Don't fuck with us. Don't do this. We'll dig up tweets like everybody else digs up tweets and find out you're a fucking liar.
Exactly.
Yep. And he said he was like 10 years too old for He-Man at that point. You know what I mean? Like he would have been like probably like 12 to 14 years old, I believe, when it was on. if my math is correct. Because I was like, well, that came out in '83, so I was like 3 years old. Like He-Man is some of my He-Man toys that I gave my son are some of the oldest toys that I have, and they're in phenomenal shape. But it's just like, yeah, I can't call myself like a huge super fan because it's not like I've been collecting He-Man all these years and keeping up on all the lore. I watched the cartoon as a kid. I've watched a lot of the episodes, over as an adult now. And, I have the little mini comics and, me and my kid play with the toys, and I've got a couple of the books I've had since I was a kid that I read to them. But, I'm not a expert on Masters of the Universe mythology or anything, but I'd call myself a casual fan. Kevin Smith was just like, it sounds like he was just aware of it, at that point.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, yeah, even when I grew up, I was aware of He-Man. I watched it a lot, but like, I couldn't tell you any of the episodes or anything now because I watched it when I was way young. So.
That's exactly it. But yeah, this whole fucking thing's gonna be a joke, because then after it, there's something else that they have planned, and it looks really bizarre. Some kind of like futuristic take on it, where He-Man's got on some kind of weird blue armor and all this. It looks really bad. Like they're trying one last time after this. It's going to be their big setup, and it's going to be another failure.
Wasn't that like one of the last runs of the toys? Didn't they do some futuristic shit like that? I can't remember.
Something weird, but.
Yeah, I thought they did something weird with like He-Man in that respect, like kind of like they did G.I. Joe at the end. They made like the Eco Warriors and all that. I'm not sure though, but I thought they might win it.
Yeah, they try to bring He-Man back twice. The first time they did it, I was working at McFarlane, and those guys, the Four Horsemen, they were doing the toy line. And it was before anyone really knew about it. Like I got invited, I got to see these figures and shit. I'm like, oh my god, these look awesome. And he's like, yeah, this is connected to the new cartoon that they're all working on. And like they had a good premise, they had a good kind of start to it. The designs look pretty good, but they dropped the ball on He-Man, Prince Adam, and the sword. It all looked like shit, but everything else looked amazing. Beastman looked fantastic. Trapjaw, all these characters that we know, like they made them look scary or creepy, or like it worked. Because if you look up those toys, people are still like, yeah, those look fantastic. But then they ended up doing yet another reboot, and I wasn't that familiar with what went on with that one. But yeah, it's crazy, and yeah, so trying to go back and going, yeah, this directly takes place after the last episode of the original series. Yeah, we'll see. Highly doubt it.
Yeah, these pictures right here of them, like these women aren't Vinnie Tartamella hot, but they look good. Like this looks good. This is pretty true to the design of the characters originally right here, especially the sorceress. I always freaking loved her. I love her outfit, the colors.
Evil Lynn.
Yeah, sorceress, Evil Lynn. Yeah, I'm stoned. You
have a good look that worked, but like. And apparently it's going to be maybe an episode or half an episode, and then they're all going to change their fucking looks.
Yeah, because it jumps ahead after the battle, the final battle for Eternia or whatever I think it was.
Okay.
Because that's when the power sword is supposedly split, which anybody that knows anything, even me with my knowledge of it, knows that the fucking power sword is always split in the cartoon. Skeletor had half, He-Man had half, in the little mini comics and shit. So this is like, I don't know. This is kind of like it's like a retcon almost, I would say. But He-Man was Prince Adam's secret identity, and only a few people knew. Teela wasn't one of them, and Smith thought she might have some issues over that. Of course, we have to bring feelings in. Sarah Michelle Gellar, big shout out to Kaylee Cherry, likes the Sarah Michelle Gellar, provides the voice of Teela in the Masters of the Universe Revelation. Oh goddamn!
Who's He-Man, by the way?
It's some fucking guy who just happens to be on the show for a minute. Don't worry about him. Just pay no attention to He-Man.
He's there for 30 seconds.
He's on there for like 10 seconds.
It's the Teela show.
It is. The most interesting aspect of that relationship was always the front credits of that show, Smith said. Just like we have them in our title sequence, where they're like only 3 people. In the original, they were like Only 3 people know the secret. Cringer didn't count because he was Battle Cat. So it was Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. In our version, we put Cringer into that shot as well. So only these cats knew who he was. The person who he spent every single episode right beside, fighting side by side or being protected by, he lied to the whole time. Tila gets to be much more complex than He-Man and Masters of the Universe.
Nobody
Revelation.
wants complex in He-Man.
Right?
The most complex cartoon I watch is like what Rick and Morty, and even then that's not very complex. So
no. It thinks it is at times. It gets up its own ass and acts like it's high art sometimes and forgets it's a cartoon with its messaging.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I don't knock people who watch. I kind of dipped out on it. Like I said, I just after season 3, I just was like, I'm out. Like Felix and High Top fades, but yeah. But yeah, you're right, Tony. Though no one wants messaging and fucking the complexity, the layering of the characters in this.
Yeah, like they take everything way too fucking serious, man. Like it's He-Man. Like give him some underwear and a fucking sword and let him go smash bad guys for the kids. You know, like Jesus.
Yeah, people seem to forget that He-Man was basically it was the Conan toy line.
Yep.
That they couldn't get the license, or they found out it was too violent of a movie, and they were, oh, what the hell is this? And they had to turn it into something else. That's why the toys were before the cartoon. Then they had to make the cartoon around the toys, and then they started building up the lore of it and everything else that they were going to do.
And that was right after Reagan deregulated advertising towards children.
Yeah.
So the toys and the cartoon could directly be used as a marketing tool for the toys, because before, I think 1984, they couldn't do that.
Wow. Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so that's why they created our generation. Is basically a generation of straight consumers. That was programmed into us from the time we were kids, and we didn't even know it. Because I mean, I'm not saying the toys are fucking bad. I mean, the fucking toys are awesome. Still to this day, I'm 41. I love these fucking toys. I still play with them. I just happen to have a 5-year-old, so I have an excuse. Otherwise, I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny that during the course of the time while I'm home alone during the week, because I know there's no threat of literally anybody coming over my house, I may or may not have a fucking battle with stormtroopers and shit. I don't know. I'm just saying. I might be on the floor fucking playing with army tanks one day. Who knows?
I hope you put on your pants at least when you did that.
You know.
or you're gonna have wicked rug burn in places you don't want it. So you know.
Yeah, I'd put the pants on for that when there's
good.
Yeah. I mean, the floor's clean, but I mean, I'm not, you know.
He slid naked, then he put on his pants.
I don't want tracks. I don't want tracks on the floor by Peter's Dragon. You know, not trying to do that book in the house.
Beach skid marks.
Masters of the Universe Revelation is an animated series appropriate for kids. However, Smith wanted to have the characters deal with deeper issues because, of course, he did. Because, like Tony said, you know, everything needs to be overly complex, and we can't have anything without feelings. You know, we have to have, and I'm sure, how many scenes do you think we're gonna have of sitting and talking? Like, really, do you think we're gonna get some sitting and talking, or walking and talking, and you know, like it was like Batwoman. It was like a running joke. It's like, where are we gonna have feelings? Are we gonna have feelings in the hallway, feelings in the staircase, feelings in the car, feelings in the lesbian bar? You know, where are we gonna have the feelings discussion?
It's gonna be feelings everywhere about how why are men running the kingdom?
Right.
Watch, it'll be that shit. You could smell it.
Oh, well, was it Clownfish TV said that they wanted to race swap King Rand? Not King Rand. Was it King Randor? Is there another king I'm thinking of?
King Rand, that's He-Man's
He-Man's. Okay, so it wasn't him. It was, I can't remember. It was like another like major what was his name? They wanted to race swap another character, and it was like,
oh, how great.
Wait.
Well, they already had that between Randor and Keldor. Keldor turns into Skeletor, but he is like this blue race of people.
Isn't that what the hell is the one that glows?
The one that glows.
Scareglow?
I don't know if Scareglow is. No.
I don't. Dude,
Keldor gets his face. He has the acid that fucking hits him in the face. He wanted to throw it on his brother, and it bounced back onto him. And then as his face is melting and getting fucked up, he runs to Hordak and he saves him. But that's why Skeletor has that face. He changes his name from Keldor to Skeletor.
All right.
But yeah, they're brothers. Basically, the King Randor and Skeletor are brothers.
Hordak is awesome. I fucking loved Hordak. I did, man. He was like that underboss, you know. But he was like kind of he had his own clique though. Like, you know,
he's like his kind of his own evil kind of scientist and sorcerer himself, basically.
If we're talking John Gotti, he's Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, he's like a mix of both, actually.
Yeah, kind of, because like I said, he had his own clique.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was kind of... But him and Skeletor really didn't get along that well most of the time, from what I remember in the animated series.
He was like his apprentice or some shit.
I see. I haven't seen the episodes with Hordak. Now, after the show tonight, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna watch He-Man tonight.
He's gonna sit on a recliner naked watching He-Man.
I'll be playing No Mercy until I pass out and then wake up at 3 and go to bed. That's what happens every.
I give it 3 minutes to where ETEP starts tweeting Kevin Smith and being like, "You're a fucking moron."
That'd be great.
You know it'll happen too, because like I said, why not get Kevin Smith to block me on Twitter? Caroline Drives, we coming for you. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Caroline Drives, because if I said anything else, it'd be. That's racist! And I'm not gonna do that because I'm not a bad person, Caroline. I'm not. You stupid twat, Caroline. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say, Caroline. That's what I'll say. But so back to this article here. The old series didn't have a mythology. Smith said it was a very morality tale oriented. Is that worded clunky, or am I just reading it? I mean, it was a very morality tale oriented. So they'd go on an adventure and you'd learn a lesson at the end of it, and they'd even talk to you on camera, straight to the camera at the end, and tell you what that lesson was. So we don't necessarily do that. Ours is not a simple morality tale. We get to tell a story of what happens when people have to deal with adult emotions. She gets delusioned and leaves it all behind. Because of course she does. She's a strong, independent woman, and she don't need no man or half her hair. Why is that? Like, I hear it. I hear the question asked ad nauseum, and I almost feel guilty asking at this point. But what the fuck is so empowering about shaving half of your fucking hair off? Like, what? Look, I'm so strong. Bzz, yeah, fuck you. It's like, you don't comb half your head now, bitch. What the fuck you doing? Like,
it's that whole thing of guys can have short hair, so could we. I think it's that simple and stupid.
Yeah, and they think it's like, oh, if we cut it, if taking our power back, it's like, no, half your head is shaved. So good luck with that.
You look stupid, and no guy would want to bang you now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then you wonder why you're not getting those right swipes on Tinder. So.
Right. Do they have their grinder for lesbians as well?
Yeah, it's just called Hole.
Hole. Open wide.
And there's just a picture of Courtney Love with her mouth open.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh, make me over. Jeez. That's an accurate fucking portrayal of Courtney Love.
That song should be like, I didn't do it.
Definitely killed him.
It was her fault. It was her fault.
Courtney, we know like we know how the whole thing happened with Epstein. We know. Just admit it. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. Nobody's recording it, Courtney. Definitely nobody is recording it. Definitely nobody is recording it. Courtney Love admitting that she's responsible for Kurt Cobain's untimely demise. Definitely nobody's recording that, Courtney. Now, say it again, slowly.
Didn't the Foo Fighters guy, wasn't he going to go after her at some point?
Who, Dave Grohl?
Yeah.
I think she spit acid on him and scared him away.
Oh, shit. Probably.
She was like that dinosaur in Jurassic Park that killed Newman.
Yeah.
Courtney. Yeah, the sides of her neck, the gills fanned out, and she's like, and she spit acid on him, and it was over after that. It was like, it was done.
Either that or Dave Grohl doesn't have any balls, so one or the other.
That could be it too. Most likely, that's the probably likely explanation for the whole situation.
Yeah.
Her flaps went off and she just sprayed pure opium at him. Chilled out.
Oh, shit.
Have a little opium there, bud.
Jeez.
It's like, does anyone else smell poppy seeds?
Hey, I pissed dirty in my drug test. Were there poppy seeds in those muffins, Elaine? You're never going to get the job now. Take that. Leo Raylos says, Cassie with her head shaved looks so sexy. Wait, Cassie. Cassie, who we talking about here? Anybody?
Mortal Kombat?
The singer?
Her flaps. I was thinking it too. As soon as he said her flaps sprayed opium, I was like, oh, is that what's supposed to be spraying out of there?
Residue of meth.
That's what happened with Kurt. He's like, I'm 2 months clean, Courtney, and she just fucking sprayed him.
Never trust a girl with half her head shaved or doesn't own at least one pair of stripper heels. The Tao of Nano. Nice. Nice.
Stripper heels.
I believe. Trust me, I believe you, Nano Reaper.
Wise words.
Courtney better be careful. One former member of Nirvana is a former Delta. Oh Jesus!
Oh no shit.
Really?
Go sneaking up on Courtney Love.
Hey man, they from what I hear, they're really good at interrogating. I'm just saying.
He's like, oh look, a crumb of meth. She just like rolls over and fucking ODs on it. It's like, oh shit.
Breaking Bad.
Hey, it's Supreme Heretic. Hail Drew. What's up, bro?
Hail, brother.
What's up, Drew?
That's what they did for the people versus Larry Flint. Woody Harrelson's like, I'll give you one crumb of meth. She whipped her shirt off and jumped in the bathtub.
Yeah, because I couldn't imagine working with her. It must have been just so fucking unruly. It's like, listen, we need to get these shots so we can make this goddamn movie. Just calm the fuck down for like 2 weeks, and we'll give you your crack. Just let us get through this production. Goddamn it.
Hey,
the OD scene wasn't even scripted for the movie. They just had footage.
Somebody filmed it in her fucking house.
Yeah, there she is on break.
It was an average Wednesday night. Courtney was ODing. Nothing out of the ordinary. We had the EpiPen and fucking first responders standing by. We knew it was going to happen. It was 8:15.
So we rolled.
We rolled on those bitches. Like fucking Courtney Love rolling on her. Yeah, she's all kinds of fucked up. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, if it came down between me looking at Courtney Love and having to put my tongue in the holies to holies or swallow a double-aught buck, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying.
Oh my god.
At that point, I'll paint the fucking walls with the back of my fucking head before I stick my fucking tongue in that sarlacc pit.
Wouldn't be the first.
yeah, because it's not even eating. It's not just eating you; it's eating your soul too. So you know,
right.
Yeah, that fucking
eternal damnation ain't worth it, buddy.
No, that hook's a succubus. I'm afraid of it, man. God damn.
I got that reference. It was a Star Trek reference.
That's right. It was the search for R4D5. Star Trek 8 by Ryan Johnson. That was the one. That was the one you were the star of, Harrison. Let's see. He-Man is a great character, of course, but like Superman, he's got a limitation in as much as He-Man is the most powerful man in the universe, Smith said. So there's literally nobody he can't beat. And if there's somebody he can't beat, well, he can just take the sword because that's the sword of power. So when you have an impossibly overpowered character like that, you've got to find creative ways to tell a story that isn't like, oh, I guess he's going to win because he always wins. I felt like Tila was our way into that.
Superman's the same way, and he's had comics for the last 100 fucking years. So, what's your excuse?
Yeah,
Just saying.
Lack of intelligence. Lack
We
of
know. I mean,
creativity.
everybody knows Superman does not. And his weakness is kryptonite. We all fucking know that. Everybody knows that, and that's used against him a lot in the comics. That was even used against him in Batman vs Superman. Like everybody fucking knows that, and he was still. There are still compelling stories with that. Like it's just the way it is, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith is a hack. He is a complete freaking hack.
He is.
He's void of creativity. He really is. He can't. He doesn't have anything left in the tank. You know, his best years were what, like 94 to 2000, 2001 when Jay and Silent Bob was released.
Yeah,
But
that was it. That was it. That was his run.
Guys, you're talking like he's actually part of this whole thing. He's not.
Yeah, true.
He's literally. I told you the name that they attached to it because they think he could bring some kind of nerd cred. He doesn't have shit. He's just the fucking joke. Like you said, he has no talent.
He's the CEO of the fucking bankrupt company.
Basically.
Yeah, because his movies are shit now. Everything past like what is it, Red State is fucking horrible. His little talking. Nobody wants to hear him talk anymore, and it's just like, no, dude. And he cries at fucking everything. It's like, just stop, man. Just fucking stop.
He cried at the Rise of Skywalker trailer.
He cried on set when he was there, and I'm just like, we all watched it. What the fuck did you cry at? The fact that it was that bad? Is that what you cried about? Because that would make sense then. But if you're crying about a certain character scene or something that happened in it, it was all bullshit because it like one thing would happen, then something would come by 10 minutes later, and it would negate that whole thing every time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get what the fuck you were crying about. Maybe you should get your balls reattached and stop crying.
Bruno Morningwood, spokesman for Krylosec. Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Nano Reaper. Let's see. Just for you, that gets a. Here we go. This one's for you, Nano Reaper.
So
there you go. You can have Grace, and I'll throw in a Brie.
You one ugly motherfucker.
it wasn't made for him. It wasn't made for him.
There we go.
Oh, and that's why she doesn't have a job right now.
She wanted a role. We let her be the Predator. It was odds are she took over the role from Kevin Spacey. Never mind. Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe followed the opposite path from Marvel. The toy line became an animated series and then comic books. Marvel Comics have become animated and live action series in 2021. Marvel may be most famous for its movies and television shows based on its characters. Kevin Smith said those were his inspirations for his Netflix revival series Masters of the Universe Revelation. And like I said, this is beautiful. This shot is fucking great. Like it looks stupendous, man. But it's just going to be the soul of the show is not going to be there. Smith spoke with reporters via Zoom June 3rd. We have more with him in the cast, blah, blah, blah. Smith marveled, pun intended, at the way Marvel makes movies and shows for adults who loved the characters when they were kids. They're appropriate for new kids, too. So will Masters of the Universe Revelation be. Let's see. It just did what Marvel does, Smith said. Basically, they take your childhood, then they reserve it to you in an incredibly appetizing new recipe. But you've eaten it before, but oh my God, it's so tasty the way they prepared it. Same thing here. We didn't want to ruin people's childhoods. The idea was when you come back to your toys, they're exactly where you left them, but now you're old enough to hear them go on a different adventure where the stakes are different.
Okay. So what you're saying is that if I got my G.I. Joes, I'm gonna put them on a pirate ship, is what you're saying, basically.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that ain't how that works, bruh.
Yeah. You're not just gonna no. All I got from that was that he's hungry for a sandwich. That's all I heard. I heard a man who has no idea what the fuck He-Man is.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Like, I mean, if you want to do a new adventure in their same universe that they belong in because they built it and it's theirs, that's fine. But this whole thing about going on something brand new, it's like, no, you can't put fucking G.I. Joe's on pirate ships, man. That's not how that shit works. You can't do that shit. It doesn't make sense.
Sorry, it was such a generic quote from him. He has no idea what this show's about.
You can only put...
It's just a PR stunt.
I was gonna say you can only put GI Joes on pirate ships if the pirate ships are like
Somali pirate ships,
and they're attacking your USS flag.
Yeah, then like 100% that would make sense. But I'm talking like pirates of dark water with GI Joes. Like that shit does not work.
No. Yo, Joe. You know they're fighting fucking Davy Jones. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just Shipwreck.
Right? I swear to God, if they make Shipwreck gay in these new movies.
Oh God. Well, you know what's gonna happen.
He'll be on the they'll have a musical number on the boat.
No, they're gonna hit the land and he runs to the Blue Oyster Club.
makes me wish I would have worn my sailor suit.
Remember when they got him all high in the cartoon? He was like fucking tripping balls. I'm seeing everybody melting. Sorry.
Let's see. Netflix approved the Marvel approach to Masters of the Universe Revelation. Of course they did, because they think they see dollar signs when it's not gonna. This is not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Netflix.
The Marvel approach. What's the Marvel approach?
Fucking milk everything, squeeze every fucking last penny out of everything.
Well, here's the thing. Like a lot of the Netflix stuff doesn't take off very far. It doesn't go on for like more than 4 or 5 seasons, and then people get tired of it, and then they can't milk it anymore. Mm-hmm. So like they have a bunch of shows that they've made themselves that are kind of rewatchable to 5 seasons, and that's it. Yeah. And then they get annoying after at a certain point. So it's kind of like you have a bunch of stuff you can't really sell, and that you're gonna have to start selling off, or you're gonna have to start actually like doing what everyone else does, which is just buy old content and keep it up there for as long as you can, which Netflix isn't doing. That's why HBO Max is much better, because HBO Max has had Goonies for like 6 months now, and I fucking love it because I get to watch it for as long as I want to. I hope they don't take it off ever, but even though I have the Blu-ray, I'm glad I get to just turn on my phone, my tablet, my TV, my computer, anything, and I can just watch it whenever I want to.
Yep.
Well, now you know after this stream, they're gonna clip it.
God damn it!
They're like, oh yeah, Nick. Oh yeah, you like that? You like that? Yeah. Well, guess what? We're taking it away, Nick. We're taking it away.
They're gonna force you to watch He-Man now.
If they take away Goonies this week, I'm really gonna be pissed the fuck off, because like Richard Donner passed away.
Yep.
Do not do this week.
It's like,
don't you fucking dare.
This is the stuff. Oh, Nick, you like watching Goonies? Well, how about no?
Well,
that joke is so long. I love it.
They won't pull it so they can sell more Blu-rays now. Watch.
Oh God, I've got it on Blu-ray. I've got it on VHS. I've got it on DVD. Jesus.
they'll have the special extra super duper deluxe that it's the same content with. Like,
if it was like a double disc Blu-ray, and it's worth it, I might buy it. But even then, that's pushing it.
I want the director's cut of Goonies with all the outtakes with the old lady, because she's fucking hilarious. She's the one that was in Throw Mama from the Train.
Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
God rest her soul. She was freaking hilarious. I can't think of her name offhand, but
I know. I remember I had like a 30th anniversary DVD, or maybe like a 25th anniversary DVD, where they would have commentary on it, but the commentary was done to where like everybody was on camera, so you could see everybody in a small like in 1/4 of the screen in the corner there.
Okay.
And they were talking through it as they were watching the movie, and I was like, "This is awesome! I want this all the time."
Hell yeah!
It was great.
Nano Reaper says Shipwreck does a fabulous rendition of "In the Navy." Frankie knows the GI Woe. I can just hear it going GI Woe, like they just be like they're all from Gotham. They're all from Gotham. Every single one of them. Every single one of them is one of
the lesbian.
I won't play it again. I promise. I will not play it
You're
again.
looking
I
good.
promise. I promise until the next time Tila's on screen, then I'll play it again. I promise you I will. And I'm going to be reviewing Masters of the Universe, so I figure that'll probably take the place of Batwoman for a little while. I'll beat up on this show for a minute.
There you
How
go,
many
man.
episodes is this?
I think the first batch is like 5 or 6 episodes. So,
Well, just make sure every time you tweet out to Kevin Smith so he can see his how much you love it.
Oh, I will tag him because I know he will fucking punch back. And then I'll be like, yeah, what's up, dog? I'm like, how many Hollywood movies you made? I'm a YouTuber with like, you know, I'll probably have like 738 subscribers by then. But, you know, I'll be like, you know, what, you punching down, big man? Like what?
Moving
like,
on up.
Yep. I'll be like, hey, look at me. I'll be like, I got Kevin Smith coming after me. I'm about to get monetized. Monetize your haters. Thank you, Eric July. Monetize your haters. I will.
I love that man. I fucking love that man.
He is the Eric July is the fucking truth, man. Ripper. I love that dude. I do.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Great. But yeah, seriously though, I would monetize the fuck out of Kevin Smith. I would make more videos about Kevin Smith than Jeremy made about Brie Larson. And I'm just a guy sitting in an office full of toys making videos with a $60 webcam.
Mm-hmm.
Running live streams, playing video games, Nintendo 64. You know it.
That's right.
Oh my god, I'd fucking love it. I hope the guy to do it, and I hope the guy he responds because like what even if he says like, you know, thanks for reviewing it or whatever, it's still a response. You can still like like you can still say something about it. So
I bet you if an episode is bad enough to where I completely eviscerate it, he'll probably quote tweet it and be like, quote tweet it and be like, look at the incel or so. I don't know. Or he'll be all butthurt, you know, or he might not even pay attention to it because I'm so fucking small. I mean, you know, then again,
you know, Kevin Smith, he'll cry in his office and he'll film
well, I would like to say I'm responsible for making Kevin Smith cry. That would be a bucket list achievement. I made Kevin Smith fucking cry.
Oh god, yeah, but yeah, everybody make sure you follow ETEP on Twitter as well, because when he does this, we will need those retweets.
Oh yeah,
really badly.
George, you're moving on up.
We will need those retweets so bad. This was just so Kevin can look at it and be like, I need to pay attention to this guy. I need to watch one of his reviews. So
and I'm not that big. Like I follow 632 people and I have 479 followers. So but I'm not really I don't tweet a lot. I tweet my links and I retweet, you know, everybody's streams and videos and things of the like, because that's part of my obligations and duties at the Fandom Collective. So that's what I do. You know, I retweet everybody's videos and stuff like that, you know, to get them exposure too. So I don't really go out of my way and tweet a lot, but you know, I haven't done a live drunk tweet of a movie in a long time. So I figure I should probably
if you did a lot of live tweets of watching the show and constantly tagged him, you would get his attention real fucking quick.
Oh yeah, I might do that. When I watch him.
Keep poking the bear.
Yeah, I'll just keep hey Kevin, I got a question for you, Kevin.
Poking the Ewok.
Kevin, why does Tila look like a lesbian, Kevin? What the fuck? What about that? What about that says empowerment to a female? What about that says character development, Kevin? You fat shit. I mean, never mind. You're not a fat shit anymore, Kevin. You're a skinny, saggy fat shit. Looking like a fucking burlap sack stretched out over fucking a goddamn dish drainer got left out in the sun.
Tell us how you really feel.
Fuck Kevin Smith. Oh, he was let's see.
His wife won't even do that.
Oh God, no, that's for show. That's for the.
Dude, his wife looks like fucking Skeletor right now.
I'm married to Kevin Smith. I'm not sucking that little pee-pee, Kevin.
that was better than Mark Hamill's Skeletor.
They should hire me. I'm telling you, man. I can do the Skeletor voice. Seriously, I'm not quite Alan Oppenheimer though. He's fucking amazing. He's in the show. He plays Moss Man. And that was one of the things I was aw, Alan Oppenheimer's in it, you know, because he was Skeletor. And hello, master of the TDS. Hell to you.
Why didn't they get him to fucking play Skeletor then?
Well, I think he's in his 80s, and I don't know if he would be if he was up to doing the voice for the show. Because Moss Man, trust me, I thought the same thing, but I'm it had to be age, or maybe he can't do it anymore. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But he was doing it up to a couple of years ago, because I was watching interviews with him, and he was talking about traveling all over the world, and he'd get in a taxi, and people, that in foreign countries, and the people barely speak English, and they'd ask him what he was doing there. He's like, I'm here for a convention. And they're like, oh, what do you do? He goes, I'm a voice actor. And they look at him funny. And then he said he'd do fucking Skeletor's voice. Yeah. And they're like, holy shit,
Right.
He just starts doing the fucking laugh in the back seat, and he said I'd see the fucking taxi driver look at me in the mirror, their eyes would be bugging out of their head. You know, it's like they immediately know that fucking Skeletor laugh.
Oh yeah.
Hey, well, thanks for stopping by, Master of the TDS. We do appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Popping in. Thank you. Be sure to slap that like button if you don't hang out. But thank you for stopping by. Nano Reaper, yes. Buy physical media, absolutely. We are huge proponents of that here at the channel. But we'll wrap this article up here. Let's see. He was like, look, it's going to occur to make jokes at the character's expense. I'm not saying you don't put humor into this, please. There was always humor in Masters of the Universe, but don't mock these characters. Don't just go for the easy jokes, the easy dunks on these characters. This is a rich, deep bench full of intellectual property that rivals Marvel and DC, and look at how seriously they treat their characters. Treat them like Shakespeare. And like I said, I don't mind the design change on He-Man. It's a nicely designed character, and that Castle Grayskull in the background looks fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
But Marvel does not treat their characters like Shakespeare.
No, they don't.
It's a fucking comic book movie, and once again, like I like comic books, I like those movies. It's fine, but like they're comic book movies. It's like 80s action movies. They're fucking great. I love them. They're good. Like they're great, but once again, they're 80s action movies. They're goddamn ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, like they're not Shakespeare. There's a fucking difference, Kevin. You should know this since you have done these things before.
He's a fucking idiot. Like I said, it's all just fluff. These
Yeah,
articles
this is all just him getting masturbated off, to talk about this shit and be like, oh, it's great, it's awesome, whatever.
It's part of his contract. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go around and start pushing it everywhere you can. Do your little hype train.
Yep.
I would love to see him at a convention again, and just be like, and people ask him questions. It's like, so why does the new cartoon suck, man? What happened? You put your fucking endorsement into it, and it's not very good.
Yeah.
He's like, well, his endorsement's going to be his bank accounts. He's not going to care. He'll make fun of it, let's say, in maybe 5 to 10 years-ish, if he's still around. He'll make fun of it. Watch. That's what these people do. They have no fucking face. That's how Hollywood is.
Yep. And it's funny, too, because they're still propping up that She-Ra and the Princesses of Power reboot, which is that cheap-ass fucking Cal art style, which is just ungodly, and that show's fucking terrible. I watched a little bit of one episode just out of morbid curiosity because I was watching a Clownfish video about how bad it was, because I'm familiar with She-Ra from the He-Man lore, and my sister was more into She-Ra, but I mean I know some of the lore and shit like that, and I watched the show because it was part of He-Man, no shame in my game. But so I don't. This is, but they're like night and day. The animation, like I said, that's at Cal Art, and this is that was it Powerhouse Animation did this. So there's no comparison there, so they can't even say that the two would ever be connected. They'd have to completely reboot She-Ra in this style to make it, viable. But I think they'll go with She-Ra doesn't exist in this world.
Probably. Which is funny. It's his fucking twin sister.
Right. Hey, one of the most important parts of the mythos. Let's just leave it out. Yay!
Hold on. Let's just grab these scissors and cut this out.
Yep.
Yeah, and like that's how much Kevin Smith, quote unquote, loves He-Man, because he's going to cut out a major part of the lore. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Master, I want to acknowledge Master of the TDS. He says Kevin Smith owes Clownfish TV an apology. Oh, he does. He absolutely does. He was wrong and he knows it.
Yep.
He absolutely knows it.
I wonder which episode we're going to see Orko lifting weights.
Orko.
Episode 2. Episode 2. Because the first episode is going to be awesome. Everyone's going to be like, oh, it's great. It's cool. It's going to drive you. And then it's going to be woke after that immediately.
Yep. The second.
I think it'll be the end of that episode. I don't think they'll wait for the second episode. It'll be like midway point. We'll maybe have a half an episode. Be like, oh yeah, this is cool.
They're going to dump, I believe, all 5 episodes at once. So.
Oh wow! So it's people going to binge watch it and have a review out real quick.
That's what I said. Yeah. As soon as this drops, I'm going to have to fucking watch all the episodes. Hey Tony, do you want to review these?
Yeah.
Let's review. We'll review the new series together.
Are they a half hour or an hour?
I'm not sure what the runtime is on the episodes yet.
When does it come out again?
It's in 2 weeks. It comes out. It's like literally right before I leave to go on vacation for the canoe race. It's like that week, like, because I'm leaving, I believe, like probably Thursday morning. I think it comes out like Wednesday night or Wednesday. I'm not sure. Maybe Tuesday. I have no fucking idea. I'm high. I don't know at this point. But I know it's like it's like a week and a half to 2 weeks away. I'm just not sure of the exact date. Let's see. He says this was music to Smith's ears, or was his Power of Grayskull? Oh God, that made all the difference because I was like, oh my God, I can't write Shakespeare, but I can write Fakespeare. That pretty much describes Kevin Smith's entire career, I think. Smith said, I can give you people that are chewing the scenery and making big speeches and stuff but most importantly, I can treat this shit seriously because I love when it's treated seriously for me. That's why Marvel has all my money. Marvel doesn't treat their shit seriously. Everything's a fucking
your favorite goddamn character is goddamn Batman, which is a DC character, you fat fuck.
Oh God.
Fat Man on Batman. Batman's DC, you dumb Hollywood whore.
But Marvel has all his money.
I love how he thinks he could write these great speeches for characters. Like he's like just stroking his own fucking ego throughout this article as well.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
it's
There's nothing that he's really done that I was blown away by. Nothing. In fact, the thing that I think I liked the most that he was attached to was the movie that almost made him lose his career there, that Cop Out, because I like Tracy Morgan.
I forgot he did that. Holy shit.
He just directed it. He didn't write it.
Oh, thank God.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing that really stands out to me with, oh my God, Kevin Smith did it. I'm so happy I own it or watched it. No.
I used to be that way. If he was attached to something, I'd give it a watch. In all honesty, I would give it a watch. I would just be like, okay, he's attached to this. I want to see where it goes. I want to see how it happens. And I will confess, I was that guy. And now afterwards, after Red State, which I thought was a good dramatic film that he had done, I think it was kind of his horror or his thriller movie that he had done, which I thought was great. I thought it was amazing. After that, man, he just went downhill really fucking quick.
Yeah.
I like Jersey Girl. That's a movie I like from him.
That was Ben Affleck and Garner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or somebody, I don't know. Nev Campbell
was it Nev
someone.
Campbell? I don't.
Yeah.
Nev Campbell is like hot as hell.
George Carlin.
Carlin was in Dogma, I think.
Yep. He was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back too.
Was he in Jersey Girl as well?
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He played the grandpa.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Well, Carlin's awesome, but other than that, like I said, to me, there's nothing that stands out with Kevin Smith movies that I'm like, oh yeah, that's like on my top 10, or that was a really amazing movie. I can't wait to see it again. No, his movies, if I watch them, they're one and done.
Clerks is the only one that I really rewatch, and I haven't watched the original Clerks in probably a decade.
Right.
But like I watched, in my 20s and shit like that. I used to watch it because I had a VHS of it and shit like that.
I'm friends with O'Holler, and even to me, I'm like, yeah, the movie was all right.
Yeah, and I know it's looked at some film schools because he emptied out his bank account and his credit cards and shit to make it.
Yeah.
And then the reason he went black and white is because he didn't want to deal with the colors. He just wanted to cut the fucking movie and put it together. Not have to deal with any of that bullshit. Which you're looking at it from a technical aspect and making it and doing it. Yeah, that's once again kudos to you, man. You fucking did it. Great.
Yeah. But I could say that for sure for that movie. Yeah.
It's that saying. It's like either you die the villain or you live long enough to see yourself become. You die the hero. You live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's what he is.
Well, yeah. Well, ruining He-Man will make him a villain for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, if he isn't already, I mean, he's already looked down on, and circles.
He's a bend over fucking company man, is what he is.
Oh yeah, it's to say he's a clubhouse boy, company man. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's Weinstein's plaything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you look at what they did. We all saw the second trailer. with Tila, you know, like I said, she's man at arms, and she's leading everything. And you know, King Randor, you know, he basically smacks He-Man down. What did he say to him? You know, I wish you were like Tila. Blah blah blah. It's like, oh God, you know,
Awful.
it's gonna be a fucking hot mess. But
Oh,
me
yeah.
and old Tone Devil reviewer, bud, we'll be watching that shit show go down, won't we, Tony?
Unfortunately.
Well, I'm sure a lot of us are going to have plenty of content with this one.
Oh yeah. Yep, this is gonna be it'll be fun. Like I said, and I would love to be wrong. Don't mistake it for me wanting it to fail. I want it to be good. I do enjoy Masters of the Universe. It's something, like I said, I share it with my son now, so I don't want it to be bad. But if it is bad, I'm gonna be the first one to be like, "Ha, motherfucker, I told you so." You know.
Got so much going against it, you know, because Netflix shows are bad. Like Cobra Kai is good, but that's because it wasn't a Netflix show, you know.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very true. That's 100% true.
Brutal Morningwood says Tila's mammon arms.
That was a good one.
Yeah, and they did, man. She's just as yoked out in those pictures, those preliminary images we saw. You know, and that turns out that's later on after she, you know, shaves the fucking head and, you know, starts yelling, "The age of man is over." You know,
She grab her crotch when she says that.
if she doesn't, I'll be sorely disappointed.
That's what you could tweet him.
Oh my God, I would love to screenshot that. Like, I'll fucking Photoshop Tila's head on Roseanne Barr when she grabbed her crotch when she was singing the national anthem, and I'll send it to Kevin
Oh
Smith.
my God! Oh, do that, please do that, Jesus.
What I'll do is I'll take Roseanne Barr's image off the baseball field and put it in Eternia with Tila's head on it.
Yes, please do it.
Look, I'll take Tila in a more centered role. I can deal with that. If we get a wicked scene of He-Man just utterly beating the shit out of Evil Lynn. I mean, Chris Brown status, like, where you start feeling bad for the villain. Like,
You can feel bad for a cartoon character.
Oh my God.
like she's trying to run away and he's grabbing her by the wrist and pulling her back and just throwing haymakers.
Jeez.
Oh, Anna's getting violent on Evil Lynn, all right?
Our female viewership is not 0.5%.
Yeah.
I think he missed He-Man. When did He-Man turn into James Caan?
Right. I wanted to be like grabbed by the back of the head. I said, "Swallow it, bitch! I have the power."
So I was gonna say, he like shows up to Castle Grayskull drunk and tries to fuck the sorceress.
He breaks Skeletor's jaw off. He's like, "You shut up! I'm the strongest man in the universe."
Oh God, yeah, that's what He-Man's gonna be right there. It's gonna be
Life falling apart.
We should make a skit out of all this.
Down and Out. It's instead of Down and Out in Beverly Hills, it's Down and Out in Eternia fucking Hills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We'll fix He-Man.
It's not even He-Man, it's He-Jake.
Oh God.
My last name isn't Man. It's Preston.
It's Preston.
Oh boy. Wait, are we gonna have a new villain called Leroy in there?
That's racist.
He's got a brown sword.
Oh my God.
Oh look, Steve! It's the battle for Eternia. Preston versus Leroy. Who's gonna win? Here come the swordsies.
Slap fight.
10 paces and slap.
Oh, that sounds like a better show.
They're throwing fruity little haymakers and kicks and shit, you know. Not that there's anything wrong with fruity little haymakers and kicks.
Fruity Pebbles, part of the cartoon breakfast.
I am so gonna scissor kick you in the back of the headsies. Get ready, fucker. Take that, patriarchy. You know, just loading them up. Just loading them up and fucking firing out rainbows and, like I said, fruity little kicks and shit. And they all end with like a little like, yeah, you know, that kind of like a a little one to let you know they're there, and you're like, what the fuck? Did I step on a fucking squirrel? Motherfucker over here.
You're like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. God damn it, hit me in the ear.
Go damn me. Hey, fucking mate, mom needs a caravan. Fucking Periwinkle Blue. Fucking what I'm gonna do with a fucking caravan with no fucking wheels. Fuck's sake, man. You fucking caravan and your fucking shoes, mate. Get on with your fucking shoes in the caravan.
Oh, shit.
That's almost Boomhauer going pikey.
Almost.
Can I say pikey? Is that considered an epithet now? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Is that a real thing? Are pikey's
well,
thing?
Etep, if you have to ask, it probably is.
Ah, fuck. Well,
You are canceled.
oh, god damn it! I'll do it on myself. Son of a bitch. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a good place to end her for the evening. Let me toss it over to my co-host, Tony Tonedeaf. If I can hit the button right, there we go.
Yeah, come on over to the Clown World Review or don't. That's your prerogative. That's what's so great about this completely free platform of YouTube where they let you do whatever you want. It's your choice. You know? No tyranny here.
None?
None.
Ever?
Hi, Susan.
I was gonna say, is Susan listening? What do you got coming up on the channel, Tony? Anything, brother?
I'm going to dive deep into how, like, the CEO of 23andMe is the sister-in-law to one of the founders of Google. And, like, how they're all making profiles on all of us.
And I think I just got a Q sticker. Fuck.
God damn it.
Seriously? That's actually kind of cool, though. You should do that.
It wasn't me this time.
Who brought the 17th letter in this time? Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it, brother.
Thank you. Nice show, guys.
Fantastic.
Next up, Mr. Nick Utam of the World Class Bullshitters.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am 1/4 of the World Class Bullshitters. Every Thursday night on the World Class Bullshitters YouTube channel, we take a dump on the world of pop culture at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, I guess that's what it is. But come by, come watch us, have a good time. We do the show for we do 3 hours plus of just us four guys kicking it, having a good time, talking shit, just ragging on Hollywood, calling them assholes, the fun stuff. Come by and check us out.
Thank you for being here, Nick. I appreciate it as always, brother.
Yeah, man, no problem.
And last but certainly not least, Mr. Vinny Tardamella.
Hey, my brothers. Thank you for having me on. Please make sure to continue to back my projects. Like I said, I have a couple of books you could buy immediately, and they'll ship immediately. Through the Woods, City of Venus, 2 fantastic art books that are 52 pages each. And you can support my newest campaign, Shadow of the Kraken, which I'm currently working on, and I'm looking to get it fulfilled towards the end of the year and going into the next. But yeah, there's a lot of work I'm doing right now. I'm trying to make sure that it's done by the end of this year, though. I'm on a pretty good track right now. But yeah, I can't wait for you guys to check out all that stuff. But please take a look at my YouTube channel as well. I'm getting closer to monetization, hopefully. I'm like 150 away with subscribers, and I need watch hours. So if you guys can help me out on that, that would be fantastic. I lost the majority of them, I think, because the year kind of went up or whatever. It's some stupid way of how it works. But I'm building up my channel some more. I'm putting out content almost every day, or I've done it every day for like 2 weeks straight now. I'm doing toy reviews. I have art classes, which are the master classes, so I'm teaching people how to draw as well. I have live streams. Sundays at 9 o'clock are usually my standard live streams. I've been popping up on Rogue Entertainment on our Tuesdays and Saturdays, although I think I missed this past Saturday. Damn it. But yeah, check out all that great stuff. And remember, hit like, subscribe, follow everybody here if you haven't yet. You guys rock. Everyone in chat, everyone in the panel. Hell.
Thank you, brother, for being here, man. I appreciate it as always. Let's see here. So tomorrow for me here on the channel, it's going to be a pretty busy day. I'll have I'm probably not doing anything the rest of the night tonight. I'm going to screen record a show I'm reviewing for tomorrow. I'm going to finally get that episode 7 of maybe Galaxy High out, Tale of Two Simps. Try to get that one out tomorrow. I have a couple pop culture videos probably coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna get up and work out first thing though. That is the first goal tomorrow. I took today off because I was lazy as fuck. So I have no excuse other than that. But yeah, so a couple videos tomorrow. Wednesday, no video as well. I might record one tomorrow to release during the day on Wednesday, but I will be celebrating my son's birthday. Mini ETEP turned 6 on Wednesday, nice. So I am going to the beach with the family. And yes, Nano Reaper, the Prodigal Son review needs to be edited and uploaded. I know. I was telling Tony I feel horrible. I haven't done that yet. It's sitting in the queue. But yeah, so we'll have the live stream Wednesday night. Rookie Critic and Black Angus Reviews will be joining Tony and I here. It'll be Angus's first time on the channel, I believe. I've streamed with him other places, but yeah, and Rookie, it'll be great to have him back on. Thursday, you get the morning show, and I'll probably have another video out during the day. And let's see, Friday the morning show, and then I will be out of town for the rest of the weekend for the kid's birthday party. Because we're doing his actual party this weekend. So yeah, and that's it for the week, and then be back. The schedule is back next Monday, so that is that's how it goes. And then the following weekend, I'll be partying with Mr. Nick Utam and Kendo and Jeff and Dion and all those guys, and getting fucking disorderly, and probably dude. There's a fucking bar on the rooftop of my hotel.
Find out how late it's open till, because the thing is, here's the thing I love about the wedding. I just checked out their website, which I fucking love that they have a website.
Yes.
The wedding starts at like 2:30 in the afternoon. It goes into and the time is 12 a.m. I'm just like, you guys have no idea what you've got yourselves into. You've invited ETEP, you've invited the whole WCBS crew. You have no fucking idea what you've done to yourself.
Oh, dude, this is going. Like I said, we're gonna get to see a wedding and a divorce, and probably a murder, an arrest, and then probably a pre-trial, all in like a 4-day period. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to record it and and I'm gonna post some things on our World Class Bullshit Instagram. Whatever I post is going to be definitely Instagram friendly. But if you are a patron of our Patreon. We'll post some spicier things that I will clear with everybody that I can post on there. Because we're not incriminating nobody in this motherfucker.
I'll just sign the waiver right now. You can just, whatever.
Nobody's getting incriminated. There'll be fun shit I post on Patreon, but everything incriminated will just be deleted and never seen again.
Nice.
I'll just put that just put that bubble over my face and use the Batwoman voice changer for me, and I'll be fine.
Okay, well, yeah, don't worry. I'll do that for you, man. Don't worry.
Let me thank the chat. Nano Reaper, Frankie Nose, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Brutal Morningwood, Keely Chow, Supreme Heretic. Let's see who else was up in here. Master the TDS was here. Man. Rugo Beta, Leo Raylo. Thank you all, guys and gals. Lola was here, Manliness and Motivation, Angelus Draven. Thank you all. We appreciate you hanging out with us. This has been a great episode of the show. It was as much fun for me and everybody here on the panel as it was for you in the chat. I hope you had a great time. I hope you had a beautiful 4th of July weekend with your families. Made the best of it. And if you don't live in America, well, I hope you had a great weekend too. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Till then, I'm Itepo Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all. And if you don't, shit. Wait. See, then I hit the button too early. Premature buttonulation. That's what happens. Is that what fucking happens? Fuck it. You know what, Star-Lord? God damn it, it doesn't happen. I'll see you later. You dirty dude.